it. All right, welcome everybody to Sunday Starfinder. When the last we left our intrepid band of possible heroes,
Intrepid.
Murder hobos.
murder hobos.
Oh, I should open chat.
They had just gone. You guys had landed at the control center on planet 1. Arbitrarily just named 1 because that's the first one you guys stopped at. And we had... You guys had found out that there was a couple AIs living in this station. One of them is the good witch and one of them is the bad witch. You're probably sure you know which one is which at this point. And you've decided to help out Ulsteth to the best of your ability. This has not been without confrontation, as you've come across a half-orc woman, some more cultists, a Yoseki prisoner, I guess. That I don't know what you guys are doing with her as of right now.
We're trying to set her up with Danny.
Besides that, there was that, and then Ulsteth has basically told you that the control room that you guys are standing out in front of is where the software / virus / program is running that is holding hostage Ulsteth and has let out Ulsteth? I don't know. They have very similar names.
Ostrus and Eltrith?
Yep, there we go.
That's
Ulsteth
them.
and Eltrith.
It's Austin.
Jumanji Costco.
Jumanji Costco.
That's right.
So, that being said, we had kicked off combat right when my computer decided to go apeshit and do all sorts of weird things. Since then, I've gotten a new video cable, I've gotten a new keyboard, I've gotten a new mouse, and I cleaned everything out of the computer. So, hopefully, we have fixed whatever problem might have been occurring.
All the gremlins.
And got rid of plenty of gremlins. Turns out this whole monitor is like a 144 hertz monitor if I just would have had the right cable. I do now, so there's that. So we're not dropping any frames. We're at 60 FPS. Everything looks good stream-wise. We have a picture now, it looks like. I think there's a picture. The preview in OBS has always shown a picture. It was just that there wasn't one getting to Twitch there for a moment.
I was like, hey, I better open up Jesse's stream. Oh, that's a sweet gray stream.
Can you imagine, like, just 2 hours in and someone being like, hey, you know there's no video, right? Ugh, wait, what?
We're done.
We all just start crying.
So that being said, we were at cultist number 2's turn. It looks like, according to the initiative order.
Some mappery and whatnot.
Well, fine. I'll let you guys see what's happening.
Let's see what's going on.
For 500 credits.
Yeah, I remember these.
I don't even think I have 500 credits.
For a simple $5 donation to my Twitch account, you can...
You can play the game you're playing.
Not only can you get emotes and emote, because, again, I figured out how to make one. And that's kind of where things stopped.
Tabletop is missing microtransaction.
Right?
Oh no, I need to subscribe to get yeet.
Yeah, you do.
So tempting. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's the channel's...
I guess I've always
It's the channel's one emote.
It's good.
It's the good one.
You can throw in
All you need.
the Sonic emote that I made.
Look,
in
man,
30 seconds.
if you want to figure out how to put that on there,
I'll abuse it.
I will upload that shit. But again,
It's bad enough it's in the Discord.
it is bad enough that it's there. Truly is. So with that, I believe, according to the sheet here, we're at cultist number 2's turn when I said, fuck this shit, I'm out. And now we're back. So he apparently has Hardicane targeted. Oh, because you're both in the doorway.
That would do it.
Sure.
And he has a gun. So we are gonna start.
Who brings a gun to a cultist fight?
The cultist did.
I mean, I bring axes to all these gunfights. Works out pretty well.
Works
Ain't
works
nothing wrong
out
with
pretty
that.
well for me. All right, so we're gonna give him -2 for the cover of the doorway, and then he is going to fire at Hardicane. But why did he shoot twice?
He shot once at
Don't like
Alma
it?
for some reason.
Oh, you've got both of us targeted.
I don't though.
And yet. And yet you do.
And yet, you took a bullet.
It's okay, it missed me.
All right. Well, I've targeted you and untargeted you, so hopefully that solves that. Did I hit Hardicane?
Yes.
I did. So we're gonna roll damage on that. 10 points of bullet damage.
No, no, not bullet damage. No weakness.
No.
My only weakness.
Energy bullet damage to be precise.
No.
Apparently, we need to be precise. All
But
right.
you have energy resistance of some kind?
I don't think he actually takes any damage because it's only 10 points.
Yeah,
Yeah.
probably.
How does that work though? Like,
He
does
absorbs a lot of things.
damage reduction? I've never thought about this before though. But does damage reduction reduce SP damage as well as hit point damage? You know what I mean?
It just said any damage.
Okay, I was just curious. Again,
Yeah.
things I think about that I don't bother looking up. All right, okay. It is Ghosty Man 1's turn.
Booby.
Who is targeting Amma? He is actually trying to hurt Amma.
He's the one, like, in my grill.
To your right, and
At my
he is
grill.
going to reach out and touch you.
Just
Reach
touch
out
base.
and touch faith.
Bad touch. All right.
Oh, gross.
You
Oh,
take
wait. Melee? That was melee, right?
yes.
Yeah. Bzzzt. You take a little electrical damage.
All right. He does 8 points of damage to you.
And I do 4 to him. As a ghost, that probably doesn't mean a lot, but
Yeah,
it makes
he's
me feel better.
incorporeal, so I don't think he actually takes that electric damage.
Probably not.
Moving right along, number 2, who works for the cultist, is
That's who he works for.
going
We
to
finally know.
swing at.
God. Mystery solved.
Tell everyone.
Been waiting all day to say that. Is gonna swing at Hardicane. Miss. I'm just trying to get through all these real fast because I know it's super riveting. This one's also trying to hit Amma. He doesn't make it. Amma, you're up.
Ew.
Yeah.
Hey.
Man, it's been so long I can't remember what was actually working on these guys. I remember
Honestly,
their
I can't.
shooting didn't work.
I'm not really good at being able to tell you only because.
No. Don't do that.
Well, I
Try to
mean,
think
it's
it through.
knowledge you guys would have had since last
It's
time.
true.
Um,
We did work through this already.
I want to say it was. Energy type weapons.
Yeah.
Because the fists
And
worked.
also pull into space.
Yes, and you also
Remember that those worked.
eventually shot enough holes into the side of the
But
ship
we
that
don't
you
currently have that option.
kind of sucked them out into space. Correct, because there's atmosphere on this entire planet. So
Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna...
What a
If these are incorporeal, can you be, like, on the same squares, though?
ooh.
Can you be, like, in the fart cloud?
I would be directly in the fight.
I'm curious.
I guess there's technically nothing stopping you from sharing that space.
Yeah.
I got nothing that says that you can't.
Yeah. Yeah, because, really, I just want to, like, back up a little bit here, but there's not a lot of places to go. back to back with Vector with a guarded step here through the fart cloud.
Through the fart cloud. Got it.
Oh, I was gonna guarded step down to the other dude.
Oh, how ironic. Went down to the where?
Down to hit the cultist because I figure I'll be able to hit the cultist easier than.
Oh, yeah, that's fine.
Imperial
You do
shades.
you. I'm just trying to not be in two things target, which I will be again in a moment.
Yeah.
So Buddy in front of my face. Gosh, there's not a lot I can do that's not like ranged. I'm not supposed to be like this close to everything.
You're the ones that wanted to have the fight in the hallway.
I thought, it would stay in the room. All right, but I did write down, if I can find my note, some spells that don't have area no, what's the word? Attack of opportunity. But probably they also don't work on shades. So let's start finding out. We are going to try to curse a ghost. That's what we're gonna do today.
You can
Wait.
certainly try.
Hang on. There was a bunch of things that don't apply to ghosts. Like, the other DM told us the other day that we should know, like, that we can't. There was something I did that I couldn't do. It might have even been this. I might be repeating time.
Oh no.
Where did
Oh
time loop?
no.
What were you trying to do?
I think it was curse, and then he was like, actually, that's not how ghosts are.
Oh, yeah, it was probably the fact that they're immune to it.
Yeah.
Because they're
Like
ghosts.
Yeah. Oh, I think it was fatigue, but like, I'm pretty sure the answer was that there's literally nothing I can do.
Yes.
So I'm
You
going
are.
to. Let's do this. Does this? Does this make attack of opportunity? I don't think so, because it's like it's a thing to. Oh no, that's not what that is. This one. I'm looking at the wrong one. It's a thing to myself. If I'm like doing a spell on myself, is that an attack of opportunity? That would be weird. It's not. No, because it's only if I make a ranged attack, right?
I believe so.
Because I just want to like make a shield on myself.
Yeah, no, you should be able to shield yourself.
Seems
Because,
like a thing I should do.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm okay with that.
All right, so I'm gonna cast reflecting armor, and I get all like glimmery,
Sparkles.
and probably won't help much with ghosts. But I can't do much. So
I mean,
this is what I've done.
this is where we are.
Carry on.
Alright. Vector, you're up.
Yeah. Well, now I can't move. So. Because if I move, then those shades are just gonna swarm you, and
Don't worry about it.
and you'll be. Don't
Please.
worry about it.
Well, worry about it by killing things. Don't just stand here.
Because I want to move. I was gonna do.
Smash them
shift
face.
here and then kill cultists because I figured they're probably easier to put down.
Mhm.
So let's trick attack.
I don't know why you're going to insult them. That seems kind of rude.
Now I do remember that is what we've done since we walked in the door.
Route 2.
Insult them, yeah.
Insult everything we see.
Name of the game. All right. So I do, if I remember how this works, I do an attack.
Hey.
Whoa.
Boy.
So I'll do damage.
Just starting out with a crit.
Because that's good. But
There's our one crit die.
I have my acrobatics, which probably passes the 20 plus challenge rating,
Yeah, that should be plenty.
which means I do trick attack damage. Is that also rolled again?
What do you mean?
Because you roll your damage.
The crit, you mean?
God
Oh, shit.
damn it.
That's a good
Vector,
Uh,
I'll
critical
look at it.
Attack Starfinder. me, Google.
Google knows everything.
Not everything.
Reddit person says, yeah.
Go on.
They say sure does. That's raw, and since it a critical, oh great that it already has a typo. You might have to add burn. I think he's talking about a specific weapon. No, he doesn't even say what weapon. He's talking about.
Starfinder.
I mean, it's all on the same attack, right? It's all on that
Yeah.
one attack.
Yeah, but it's whether it's. Hang on. I'm gonna look it up real quick. 20 your attack rolls. That means that you roll your damage twice, adding each roll all your bonuses, including any damage from special abilities, including any additional damage from special abilities.
Well,
Okay.
That's
well,
the line we needed.
Poop.
yay.
So
Aw,
he
man,
takes an
poor
extra 39 points of damage. Missed number 1.
That's one hell of an electrical punch.
It really is.
Whoa.
So we're at that plus
and then
that.
it's fucking what can I do to it?
Oh, right.
Bleed, I guess.
Sure.
Yeah, it
9
doesn't
bleed.
affect it.
No, this is the person, not a ghost.
Oh. Okay.
Gotta use bleed somewhere.
Yep.
God, now what the fuck am I supposed to shoot?
Mm.
That goes.
I mean,
Ghost?
there's another cultist down there.
That too.
Effects, bleeding. Damn it, he tried to tell me how to do this too. This is another thing that I... Hang on, let me scroll down and figure out where it was. Dim go 9. That's what I need. As an effect, I believe. Change it. Attack, floor out attack. 26. That's not what it is. It's literally... I think I can do this. And it'll work. The thing that I was screwing up was I thought it ticked at the beginning of the turn and it ticks at the end of the turn apparently. So when I was testing it out, I went to that person's turn, but I didn't leave that person's turn. Hurricane.
Yay!
The ding means it's dinner time.
It's
All right, let's take a break.
swinging at this
Eat those
ghost
ghosts.
with my super special rune axe. Yay! Oh my god.
Oh!
I will never do that again.
Oh my god. Oh
My
no.
computer lagged right as I rolled those dice.
You can lag all you want.
Alright, well.
I didn't see any dice get rolled. I think there was a glitch.
He disconnected. I
Oh.
don't.
Yeah, I
Oh.
don't, I don't think he took your
Oh,
Smash the fuck out of that wall.
Jesus Christ.
What do you have against doors?
I mean, I have pretty much obliterated every door I've come across.
He doesn't like doors, it's true.
They're complicated.
Yeah.
This slightly scarier looking ghost is going to circle around. Ahmed, don't worry, he didn't get close enough for you to get an attack of opportunity because he just went through the walls
Because
in
he's a
order
ghost.
to avoid you.
I figured.
Because incorporeal.
I looked where he was and I'm like, ah.
And
How do you
then
get over there?
he is going to look at Hurricane
Uh-oh.
Menacingly.
menacingly. Yeah, I like that. We're going to use that. Where is this? Okay. I need to make a ranged attack against an EAC. Alright. What's my ranged attack? He doesn't have a ranged attack. Let me see if I can just... Where's your fucking character sheet at, buddy? There it is. I have you targeted, right? Nope. See, this is why I check things. Now I have you targeted, and
Yeah.
oh god, even I rolled a one for you.
Yeah.
All right. Well, beep. You are this slightly scarier ghost figure reaches out and you just see this shadowy energy come forth from its hands and swirl around you and just immediately sucks the life out of you. Wait, I shouldn't say it that way because you don't actually take damage. But you are just immediately tired, like exhausted, tired.
Okay.
So you are exhausted.
Titty twister.
Which means, oh no, my cheat sheet's all the way over here on the floor because I had to do things. It's okay, guys, I got it. Exhausted. You move at half speed. You cannot run or charge. You take a -3 penalty to your AC, attack rolls, melee damage rolls, reflex saves, initiative checks, and strength and dex-based skill and ability checks. You reduce your encumbered limit by 3 bulk.
Yay.
And you are that way for... Shit, hang on.
Shit. Rolled that even though it failed.
No, I failed.
Oh, well, why'd you do that?
Because he rolled a die. Because I need 3 critical fucking failures.
And the duration is 1 per minute. So you are that way for 9 minutes. So, for the foreseeable future of this combat. And it is not a concentration spell. In case anybody was curious. So, hang on, let me grab that status effect for you, sir. Effect. Exhausted. Crap, I think that's you. It was great. All right, and then... Nope, we're not there. Standard action, no. I gotta check things. Standard action. Will save. That takes 1 knowledge. Oh, that's cool. Okay, that's gonna be the end of his turn. Danny, you're up.
What to do?
What the hell?
My mistake. I didn't
You can move that little share bar, by the way.
What? Can I move
You
it to not there anymore?
No, because it's always on the active screen, but you
Oh,
can
that's again.
slide it back and
Yeah,
forth.
there we go. Danny's going to move. And then Danny's going to shoot.
Oh, there you go.
The bad guy.
Hand slide it.
Hunger cultist number 1.
How do you slide? Oh, no. It's very annoying that it sits right on the
Yay.
button.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's that one. There is a gunshot. And there is a man that falls over dead after the gunshot. Somehow, with all the flailing Hurricane is doing, he manages not to get in the way of the bullet. But man, he was trying. All those natural ones over there. Is that all you're doing?
Wouldn't be the first time for me.
You've been shot by every member of the team, haven't you?
Yes.
Yeah, I think so.
Including myself.
Including yourself.
Yeah, I set off 3 grenades on myself.
Yeah, good.
I'm going to set this trap, and I'm going to jump over it. About that jumping part.
Next time, walk through and then set the trap.
You know, let's try hit glimpse of truth. See, that does any fucking thing.
You're going to
What
what?
are you doing?
By picking up on subtle clues and hidden traces in your immediate surrounding, you can see things as they really are.
Danny uses cunning. It's super
Oh wait, that's his
effective.
full action. Never mind.
No.
I say, I'm pretty sure that wasn't going to be a free thing to do. But alright, so it's now cultist number 2's turn. Where is... Oh,
He
he's
was a bitch.
he's in the room still. Because
Keep him coming, Danny.
Because distance seems like a good idea.
He sees what's happening.
He is going to shoot twice.
Pew.
Why not? Because he'll be at a -4 for the shooting. But I think he's gonna, since he's shooting Hurricane, I think he gets bonuses, so maybe it's not as bad. Turns out to be a -3 overall. He rolls a 16, so he misses that one. And he rolls again. And he does worse on the second one. So, man, he is just throwing bullets through that opening
Too far away.
and hitting the...
massive pit of not being able to hit or be hit.
That door is
You are really...
I am a fucking black hole.
really are. Nothing gets in, nothing gets out.
It's like he's not even here.
All right, Shade Spawn 1. This is the one that's attacking Amma.
That's my boy.
So we're going to do the -4 thing and do the full attack. So there's one.
The thing that won't affect
That
him, but
hits.
I'm rolling it anyway.
And then... and then there's another one. And that misses.
Yeah.
All right. So you take some
Crackle electricity and it does nothing.
minor damage from this thing reaching out, and you just feel this life force kind of drain as it's trying to literally suck the life out of you.
Oh, I know that trick.
A gentle caress.
Number 2 is on Hurricane. Yeah, okay. We're gonna take the -4 because realistically, these guys have to roll crits to be able to do any damage to you anyway. So I need the dice rolls. There's a 9, which is a miss, and then is that a hit? 23.
That is a hit.
Yes. Roll damage, doesn't matter. 6. Spawn 3 is... he was targeting Amma, but Amma stepped away. He will turn to punch Vector.
Boo.
I'm very wily like that. Taking one step.
Good luck.
And again, we're just going for dice rolls at this point. Hoping for 20s and not getting them.
Better luck next time.
Yeah, apparently. Alright, Amma, you're up.
It me. I'm that. I'm gonna guard.
You is
step.
that. Congratulations, you have guarded stepped
I did that.
successfully.
Happened, and then I'm gonna. What the frig? What happened? My actions tab is all messed up. And I'm going to shoot the gun I was using, but it doesn't show the gun I was using anymore. I don't know what happened. How perturbing. What the fuck?
Everything's broke.
I don't know. If I do that. There we go. Okay.
Everything is awesome.
It just like unequipped all my stuff, which I'll figure out later. But I was going to shoot Malice, the spookiest looking one.
All right.
One to shoot at, I think.
Oh, he is the leader of them.
Okay, and it hits. And this one is my Electrico. And
Electrico.
tiny bit of damage. A
Shit.
wee little paper cut.
Now you're directly on the line. If I shoot a plasma rifle at him, it might go through him and hit you.
Well, it was that or get attacked when I shot him, so those were the
there was
options.
4 other targets.
But he's the big one.
Yeah.
Vector Plus.
Yeah, I'm going to. I think if I 5-foot step here, then
That's-
these two I could step up and. Oh no. Only one of them I can step. Well, I'm gonna move there anyway.
Okay.
And I'm
Alright,
gonna
yeah,
attack
so-
the one that Amma was
The spoopy one?
doing a homemade.
Won't these two boys hit you?
Probably.
Okay. You're fine.
Probably.
Wait, which one are you hitting?
The
Malice.
one that I'm targeted. One.
No,
Oh,
he's hitting Malice, which is the one in front of him.
Sorry, I thought you said the same one as me. That's not.
Oh, sorry.
She switched this time.
Go on.
Yeah, that. I do my trick attack. Like I do.
Like you do.
Like you do.
Like you do.
Very, very tricky.
Well, it hit, so that's a thing. Let's do this first.
Wow.
And the thing. Acrobatics.
Whoop, whoop, whoop.
I
You should
do
be
a
fine.
barrel roll through the air. Punch
These
him. I do
guys
a corkscrew.
It's 20 plus.
Whoa.
It's 20 plus CR, right? Yeah, you're good.
Yeah, and that means that I do one of these. And I'm going to do. So I have a new thing.
Oh, Jesus.
If so it has to make it's a staggering shot. It has to make a Fortitude save DC 22 or be staggered.
On number 1, right?
Yes.
Pardon?
Number 1. I was just double
Yes,
checking.
yes.
Or be staggered?
What is that?
Staggered, which I believe means it can only take one action. Something like that.
Staggered is you can only take a single move or standard action each turn and can't take reactions. They're immune to bleed, death, disease, mind effects, paralysis, poison, sleep, stunning. They're also immune to ability damage. Oh, well, your trick attack damage doesn't work then, because that's an ability, right?
It is. Let's check.
Ability drain, exhaustion, fatigue, negative levels, and non-lethal damage. They are immune to effects that require fortitude saves.
Yeah, that's fair.
That answers.
Trick
Yeah.
attack
That
is
answers
X. What does EX mean again?
Special ability.
Is it? It is an extraordinary, not supernatural spell like or scythe like.
But still an ability. It's an extraordinary
It is a
ability.
special ability. Yeah. Okay. What? Oh my god, it's gonna take even longer to.
I mean, yeah. Trust me, I kind of wanted it to work, but at the same time,
I have
it's
a
gonna
backup
bite.
plan.
It's gonna bite me in the ass later if I'm like, yeah, that damage counts, and then later you'd be like, is it supposed to count? Like, fuck.
I have a backup plan,
And then you-
which is just punching a lot more.
There you go. All right, is that it for you then, Vector?
That's yep.
Okay.
thing.
Hardicane, you're up.
All right. Once more. Double swing.
Mm-hmm.
Ghost face. That is much better.
Hey.
Did you take your -3?
You
looks
should
like
have. Yeah. I
Effects
did.
-3.
Yeah.
Effects minus that? No. Hang on. You should be. That's not right. Because if you're exhausted,
Yeah, that's -3 because I only got a +9 instead of my +12.
but when you take a full attack, you're at -4.
Yeah, that's the -4 at a full attack is still a +12. That's everything.
Here's. Hang on. I'm trying to.
Hanging on.
Sorry. Exhaustion. So, it's just messing up because it's saying -3 in the effects, but technically with full attack. I guess it says full.
It
And you're
does
normally at a +12?
Yeah.
But
On
see,
a full
then it doesn't because it's. Oh. You're normally at +12 on a full attack. That's
Yes.
okay. Now I'm with you. I thought you meant you're normally at +12 when you swing. Because then it would be -4, -3. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Now that we've sorted that out.
Sorry.
All right.
So that is,
Damage outbound.
all right. And this is with the runed X that does affect incorporeal creatures.
Got it.
So, fucking get out of here, Ghost.
It appears.
Oh.
Is it not applied?
Oh,
right?
he resisted it.
It doesn't know it's a special act.
Yeah, because it doesn't know it's a special. It doesn't know it has that rune on there.
Oh, that's weird. It definitely did it. Well, no, because it did it one time.
Did it? He
No,
was
'cause it
attacking
says
the
damage
cultist
0 on
before,
both.
right?
On
Yeah.
both.
Oh, there they are. Okay. It's just you rolled them fast.
So 25 plus 19 damage.
What is this guy, number 2?
Number.
Yep.
Yes.
25 plus 19, which is math them out, 34, right?
Uh huh.
34. 34. It poofs.
It poofs.
It poofs.
Yay!
Fuck that
Woo!
ghost.
Damn with this sort of thing.
That ghost is poofed. All right.
Fucking Ghostbuster.
Now, quick, go after the other two.
Malice's
I've
turn.
been trying this whole time.
Malice looks at you, sees you kill one of his best friends from high school, probably. It's possible.
No, Jimmy.
And is going to cast.
Kevin, no!
He's going to cast a spell on you. Yeah, I have you targeted, right? Hurricane, targeted. And then he's going to cast Mind Thrust.
Hey, you saved.
You saved. We'll save. Plus.
Barely. But saved.
Okay, so.
This
Hang
is
on,
half
that's
a
it.
damage, I believe.
Reflexive vision. Why would it have him do that? That doesn't make any sense. I'm sorry. Like, Ray of Exhaustion doesn't really team up with Mind Thrust, but it's saying that, like, that's what he does. He does this and then this. It's like,
He gets both?
okay.
They're both standard actions.
No, not in one turn. I'm saying,
Oh,
like,
okay.
it's saying that, like, he casts Ray of Exhaustion and then he casts Mind Thrust on someone, like, next turn. And it's like, okay, but Ray of Exhaustion doesn't really help the Mind Thrust hit. That's where I was going with that. Okay, so. Target attempts a will saving throw to half the damage dealt by this spell. So. This spell is at level 3. When you cast it at 3rd level, it does 7d10 damage.
Oof.
So, 6, 8, 10.
Mm-hmm.
It takes 7. 1. Oh shit! Wait.
He saved the will, so it's half, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it's still.
Yep, just checking.
I mean, if he hits the damage button, it shouldn't automatically do the half.
There's not
That
a
implies
damage
there's
button.
a damage button.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Now, the other DM did tell you how to make such a thing, but...
Look, I appreciate you guys. I really do. But I'm gonna need you to calm the fuck down.
You think-
But it seemed like a lot of work.
Attack, damage. It does say half on success, but it doesn't say what. Oh, fucking
It's just
hell.
7d10, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I was looking to see if I could quickly. 1, 2,
you say
3, 4,
70?
5, 6, 7.
Mm-hmm. I did.
70-10?
70-10?
70-10.
70-10?
35. So you take 15, 6, 17 points of damage.
Ouch.
Alright.
I don't know if your damage reduction works on
No.
To your
brain
brain.
fuckery.
Just go out on a limb and say no. No, I'm not gonna bother looking it up. My brain is pretty fucking unprotected.
And then the party game forgot math.
Now, here's
Oh, no. My intelligence phone.
I needed that.
oh, okay. That's what?
What? What?
Does
What?
it make sense? It gives me the buttons for exhausted and stunned, but in order to get that, I would
Not
have
fatigued.
to. No, I would have to be able to cast it at 4th level, which I can't
Oh,
do
Oh.
because he only has up to level 3 spells.
I see.
So I am confused.
Thanks, AP makers.
Which is weird, but yeah, that's where we are with it. Okay, he does
Where we are.
he does that, and then he's going to Swoosh.
Rude.
Schwiggity.
Rude to just leave a party without saying goodbye.
I mean, he didn't really leave. He just kind of floats
We really
back in
can't
through the
fit.
wall.
This party will find him.
Yeah.
I get on yonder. You around Hurricane. Yeah. No.
So, are you
Do a
trying?
murder?
What?
We're gonna do a murder.
You'd have to go past the.
guarded step.
What? Why do you
Okay.
get guarded step?
No, you can't guard a step that far.
Oh, that ghosty.
Yeah, there's a ghosty there in your way.
Okay, I'll just
I mean,
move right here.
you
and
can-
I'll just shoot between one of Hurricane's
You
arms.
could take the attack. It probably wouldn't
I
kill.
thought we could move through player
move
occupied
through
squares
player,
and
yeah.
contest it though.
But the door.
But the doorway is like.
I mean, it's halfway.
Yeah. All right.
I'm a mouse. I'm pretty fucking small, man.
He is a mouse.
Go for it.
Shoot past me.
Yay!
Thank you.
Okay.
And then I'm going to call him a little bitch.
All right.
Whoa.
Calm down.
Who are you? You have number 2. What?
Yeah,
Yeah.
the cultist.
Oh, the cultist.
Yeah.
I saw Shade spawn. That was somebody else.
Well, they're
Yeah.
all some bitches, so.
You're at a. You're at a -2 to hit him. I mean, it
Yeah,
probably doesn't make a
-2.
difference.
Alright, did my stealth work?
But, it's 20 plus. Oh, hang on. I actually have to look at that one.
Oh, this is for your trick attack, huh?
CR. No, it's 27, so you're good.
Yay. And then I'm going to shoot him.
Pew pew.
Bang.
Oh.
Oh.
Whiffed.
Get it
Alright.
next time though. Nope.
Hey, it's him.
Uh-oh.
Come on, bro.
Range attack versus EAC. Okay. Target Hurricane and did that work? Did I get both of you? Yep, I got
Uh-oh.
2 lines.
We do
Oh, it's a grenade.
Oh.
Frag out!
I think I have something for that.
Hey.
Well, I mean, it's a grenade, so I just have to
Yeah.
not critically fail, which I barely avoid doing. Alright, so it is a DC 15 reflex save.
What?
What does the misses mean then?
It's a grenade. You just have to. I rolled the dice, but I just have to not hit the.
I see.
Yeah,
Is that for me too?
yeah, both
Yeah.
of you guys.
It's a grenade.
Yeah.
Hit a grenade. All right, so half damage on a successful save.
Take nothing, because.
Yeah, Danny takes nothing.
Right. Let me.
Fucking old mouse.
Yeah, evasion, there it is.
Let me deselect Danny because it won't know any better. There we go. Fire damage. Where'd your grenade go?
Hmm?
There it is.
What did he go, George? What did he?
Right.
11 points. Did I damage myself?
No, you
No.
damaged only Danny.
What?
Oh Jesus!
But that's the
Alright.
opposite of what you
It says, hey, it says 0, but yeah, just give
No,
yourself
that's-
your 11 points
It
back.
ain't his SP, right?
Yeah,
Yeah. So I take 11.
yeah, you take.
It's fine.
Well, you take half the 11,
Oh.
So you
so
take
6.
5.5.
And that's his turn.
Get him good next time.
Shade spawn 1 on Vector.
To be
Now, I
fair,
just
we
wanna
started this
say-
encounter with me throwing a grenade, so I guess that's kind of fair.
Do what?
We started this encounter with me throwing a grenade and
It's true.
fucking blasting all of them, so that's fair.
True.
They are returning the favor.
I forgot about that.
It's not just a show with micro. Why am I? Okay, where's Zama? Click
Around,
there.
you know, here and
Vector
there.
there. All right, reached out and touching Vector. And that's his turn. Number 3.
Alright, good
Also gonna reach out and touch Vector. Never mind.
Yeah, untouchable.
Alma. Alma, you're up.
Hey, it's me.
Almost got it.
Gonna have to be faster than that.
And my speed. Alright. I think I'm gonna run past number 3. Would Malice also attack me, or is that a wall? Like, there's a wall there, right?
He can't see through walls,
Yeah.
so he shouldn't be able to attack you depending on where you end up. No, because, like, if you just stayed close,
Like,
then
I
yeah,
was
you'd
just
be
gonna,
good.
like, do this.
That, and then the diagonal, yeah, you're
Yeah.
good.
But number 3 probably gets a...
Number 3 does get to swing at
So I'll
you.
let you do that first.
I gotta move this crap around. Very specific on where I have to click the button. Oh!
Wow.
He
No.
he touched.
He select.
Oh, there's stuff that happens with that. Hang on.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Stuff.
Yeah, I gotta look this
I think
up real
stuff.
quick.
Oh god, never gonna have to look up how this works again.
No, it's yeah, it's
The whole like removing of it thereof. We had to look it up last time, but it was complicated.
Where's his?
There's some saving throw. I forget.
spells?
Yeah, there was something that I don't remember now.
Undid music, touch. So it's acid 1d. It's 1d4 acid damage on a crit. So you have congratulations, you're acids. You're acidified.
I have to look that up because I can't remember if I roll right away or not.
You don't, because the initial damage is the acid damage.
Like I know I take the damage, but there was something.
Yeah, the extra dice is like an acid dice, I think.
Mhm.
So you're
But
good
the
there.
ongoing thing, there was a way to get rid of it.
Yes.
And I don't know if I just try
That
right away or
is
next
technically because it's your turn.
turn. Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, that's why it's confusing.
Hang on. Remove acid
I don't remember. How to do it.
Starfinder.
That's what.
So
I
long as
did.
it's not a full action.
Mhm.
Augmentation, acid rain.
I thought it was like a saving throw kind of thing. Like you get to
Chocolate
try once per turn,
do, 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 do,
which
do.
isn't an action. It's a save.
What the shit?
I remember this being really hard to find last time.
Why didn't you make a note? You're so good at notes.
Because it was so long ago. I wasn't then. That was like way a couple planets back on Eox. Oh, acidity? Acidity. Okay, well, I'm gonna look that up while other people take turns, but for now, I'm going
As
to...
corrosive acids deal 1d6 points of damage per round of exposure, except for when in total immersion. An acid attack, such as from a hurled vial or a monster's spittle, counts as a round of exposure. Blah, blah, blah. Those who are adjacent to a large body of water must make a fortitude save. Fucking hell. Does not have a frequency, so creature is safe as soon as it moves away from the acid. Yeah, but what if...
What if it happened while I'm moving through it?
Because it's definitely ongoing damage because it's giving
Yeah.
you that condition.
It did. But I was... Like, was I supposed to be standing still for that? Because it was as I went past him.
No, like, you still get it.
I know, but if it says when you move out of the area, like on my next turn, if
No,
he
because
had
it's-
attacked me, I would move.
But that's not how you get rid of it, I don't think.
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
It was like...
It's weird when it's a attack of opportunity. Things get questiony.
I thought it was a fortitude save, but I'm not super sure.
I remember it being a save. Acid.
My brain is telling me it was like a DC 20 fortitude save or something like that.
Remove acid conditions, Starfinder. This is a thing that popped up.
Oh, nice. I couldn't find it yet. So well done.
Flat-footed condition, no.
What's the type of damage? That doesn't help me. Corrode.
Man, I have to pee so bad, and I thought your turn would be so much shorter.
I mean, my turn.
Yeah, go ahead, Vector.
Oh,
Run.
okay.
Please remove exhausted from Hurricane, because that was what I did.
Oh, you remove condition. Got it.
So mine will be
Boom.
pretty quick. I'm just going to punch this shade 3 times.
Cool.
Punch it, smack it, whack it, crack it.
Oh my god, of course 1 hits. Well, 1's better than nothing.
Better than my first turn.
Yep.
It's a okay. Alma, real quick. At the end of each round, you are burning. So it says it's similar to the burning condition.
Okay.
So at the end of each round that you are burning, you can attempt a reflex saving throw to remove the condition. The DC of the saving throw is equal to 10 plus the amount of damage you took that round from the burning condition.
Which 4?
Was yeah, 2. I don't know. The bonus dice was a how much you took, which is 1d4 plus 4. So what? Type acid. 1d4 plus 4 equals 7. Type acid. You took 13 that turn.
I rolled 24.
13, 10 plus. You got it. Congratulations. You're no longer.
You are no
acidified.
longer tripping on acid.
I no longer have to try to find this thing.
Yeah.
That's the greatest gift of all.
There we go. Awesome. Vector's done. Hurricane.
Yeah.
Content, boys.
Content. Fishing stream. Go over here. Target.
100% was playing Sea of Thieves for fishing before the stream started, too.
I mean,
Go there.
I streamed fishing stream yesterday. So. So Shade 3.
Shade 3.
No
Shade 3,
longer-
Fox 2.
Full swing.
Full swing eye.
Wait.
2 hits.
Both hit. Roll damage.
Smaggity and Waggity. 29 plus 27 damage.
46 points of damage to number 3.
Yes.
You guys are giving me really weird numbers to try and add together.
I mean, it's what the dice want.
There we go. That is
The number
done.
was bigger than 0, so that's all I wanted.
Yep. That's all we need.
Alright. What is this? Alright, it is Malice's turn.
Yike.
Everyone's favorite female incorporeal mystic. How can she, if she's, I guess you don't have a body, but you can still have a gender.
Sure.
I'm not one to judge.
Yeah.
I mean, that exhaustion thing was really good, but so is Mind Thrust. So it's going to slide over here and do the Mind Thrust thing again on Hurricane.
Stop hurting my brain. I need that. I don't
To be
have
fair.
one up there.
To be fair, you don't really use it.
I mean, I've been working on it.
You've
I
been
started
using
at an
it.
8. I'm at a 12 now.
Yeah.
Okay, so here come the dice.
My brain.
7d10, right? 1,
Yep.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You take 52 points of psychic damage.
Yeah. My brain. Oh my god, my brain.
And then he's oh no, he can't. I don't think he can break up his move. He's not that cool, so he's just gonna be there. All right, Danny, you're up.
Okay. Where is it? I'd say his freaking haircut's stupid.
Nice bowl cut, idiot.
Yeah. 2.
Who are you shooting at?
Cultists.
Cultist or the? Oh yeah, that guy.
Yeah.
You're still shooting down.
Oh yeah, I'm also reloaded, by the way.
Okay.
But then I want to shoot him.
Um.
Roll the dice.
17 points of damage.
Off target.
There you go.
Off target.
Si signore.
17 damage off a target. Oh.
He is
Boy,
off.
only I didn't roll a 1 and a freaking 2.
He's off targeted.
It's all about them bonuses.
All right. Next up is number 2.
Damn. I have deadly aim.
He is going to shoot back because that's what you do.
Someone tries to shoot you, you shoot them right back.
Shoot them right back. So that's where is it? There it is. His liquid disintegrator pistol.
Oh,
Ooh.
Sounds
that
fancy.
hot.
18 will be 30 to hit, and then damage is 1d2 plus 7, so 11 points of damage.
Not as hot as I thought it would be.
It's like he threw tea at me.
Shade
Like a
spawn 1.
Super soaker.
I mean, I can have Miles come down there and mind thrust you if you want. I'm
No,
just...
I'm good. I'm good.
You feeling it?
Shade spawn 1 on Vector is incorporeal touch. Nope. There's 3. Who does he have? He has Amma targeted. Oh, because you ran by him.
I did. It happened.
Happened. Untarget you. Target Hurricane because, ow.
I figured out the weakness.
Turns out you just have to hit him really hard, guys.
Just need to really want it.
Oh wait, I need to check the. Mind Thrust doesn't have any effect, right, Amma?
What? What do you mean?
Like if they don't hit the reflex save, there's not like a negative effect or anything, right?
Not that I'm aware of.
What do you mean reflex save? I'm confused.
No, if you
What are we talking about? Mind thrust?
yeah,
Doesn't have a reflex save.
no, it doesn't have like it doesn't apply a status effect though, right?
Oh, a status effect? No, just
Okay,
pain.
yeah, pain,
Yeah.
lots of pain. Got it.
Just brain
Oh, that's
cells
fine.
being lost.
Yeah.
Brain cells being lost. All right, we're going for the full attack because we need to see the 20s. And we're not there yet. I mean, I've already gotten one of these. It's probably all I'm going to roll all night. So, Amma, you're up. Long and short of that is, Amma, welcome to the game. It's your
Well,
turn.
hello there. We're gonna slide here next to Danny. Help
Okay.
him with
Hi.
this cultist boy. How far is he? 30 feet. Yeah, I could do some
How many
things.
grenades do I have?
Oh god. While you figure that out,
Don't
I'm
worry.
gonna
Don't worry, I'm
frickin'
checking.
also mind thrust. Deal with it. So he saves, so half damage.
Other gear. Half. Jesus!
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so.
Give me
26
something
points.
corporeal.
Something. Oh, it already. Yeah, it have to for me.
It did it,
Nice.
yeah.
Awesome. All right. Is that your turn?
I moved. I thrust. That's it.
That sounds so much worse
I
than what it
can't-
actually is.
I mind thrust. I conquered.
I came, I thrusted. I'm pretty sure the thrust has to come first. Anyway, Vector, you're up.
Alright, this is gonna be a good one.
All right.
Like all the other
We're all standing by for
Okay.
it. God damn it,
What a
man.
good one.
Hey, I hit once!
Yeah.
That's all you need. Half. God damn it.
Thump.
Just like picking away at these guys.
You just see like bits of smoke start evaporating a little bit, but it looks more annoyed than anything. Hurricane!
Just go up to the
Slowly
ghost and
trying
like
to
blow
carve my
really
way to
hard.
the vector. I'm coming.
Beating your way through.
Up
That
in the air.
is 2 hits.
That is 2 hits.
So
With the good axe.
20 and
That
33.
should be enough. Yeah, that's 3, right?
yeah.
Yeah, he's dead. The
I'm
rune
coming to
glows.
help, Thunder.
The rune glows as it swings through the incorporeal ghost form, and it just see as the smoke goes from like a purple to a blackened ash. And just, it's
And
gone.
then I'm going to move here.
Nice.
All right, you
No, I
have
can't,
moved
'cause I
there.
full swung. No,
Oh yeah,
full
no,
swung.
you full swung.
Oh, great.
It's Malice's turn. How's everybody feeling?
Angry.
my brain
Hungry?
hurts.
Sad.
Gassy.
See,
Mark me down as scared and aroused.
scared out.
What?
Jesse hasn't spent enough time on the internet.
um,
Sorry. I forget sometimes I'm just the meme lord of the group.
what spells do I
Tell
have
me your mean
left?
lady.
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 Alright, well, I'm never
That's
saying
okay.
that again.
Goodbye, everybody.
That doesn't help. Oh, we'll do this one.
Uh-oh.
I think I just have to target Hurricane, which I've done.
Fucking stop it.
Can we not?
And then you're gonna see him kind of start moving around in a circle, and then this smoky disc of force is gonna come at your face.
Fucking Christ.
Oh,
My face.
I clicked the button, but nothing happened.
Am I fighting a ghost armor? Is that what?
Basically.
I'm about to get forced.
Why is that not rolling? Oh,
Yeah,
Jesus.
you are.
All right, what is
You should
this?
try throwing her.
I'm gonna yeet her so hard.
Choose an initial target. Make a ranged attack roll against the EAC. What's his ranged attack? This is why things are terrible.
Whatever you
Her
want.
range attack. Thank you very much.
Sorry, yeah. My bad.
I know it's an incorporeal ghost and all.
Malice doesn't even sound like a woman's name. I'm just saying. I mean,
That's sexist.
It's a ghost name. Thank you very
it's
much.
a solid ghost name.
It is. It really is.
What? So what's ranged attack? Is it just? It's just Dex, right?
Good time.
Oh,
Ranged, like just I think it's against EA. No, EAC is for touch attack. Is it just a ranged spell you're trying to do?
Yeah. What's
I
yours?
believe it's
Yeah.
Like if you throw Force Disc, what's that? What is
yeah,
it?
I'm looking.
I thought it was like
Yes.
base attack bonus plus dex.
Yeah, it's ranged against EAC.
Right, but what's your ranged attack? Like, what's your modifier?
Oh,
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
good question. I think mine is the same as my melee, but that doesn't mean much. I don't know what the stat is that it uses, because on my little combat thing it just says base.
Yeah, it's your base attack bonus plus your
Something.
dex bonus.
Is it dex?
Yeah,
What's
'cause
melee
that's
use?
literally what mine is.
Strength? Yeah, my dex and strength are identical, so that's why I can't
Yeah.
tell.
Mine are not. So
Base attack, but I don't know if bad guys get base attack bonuses.
If I temporarily increase one of these just to see.
I would assume it would be what their CR level is.
You don't want that.
Yeah, so when
Um,
I play with strength, it changes the melee.
Hang
It
on.
changes dex, it changes the ranged. Myth confirmed.
4 is 13. Alright, we're gonna go with that. Range attack. Fuck, why isn't this thing fleshed up enough to have
Whoops,
the thing of ours? Alright, so there's Force Disc.
wrong button.
There's. Can I just click that? Nope. Click that. Nope.
Click anything?
Damn. I mean, I was trying to find something.
Click the self-destruct button. That's fine.
I don't know what you get in terms of things to click on for these guys. Like, for me, it's the main tab, and then, like, where the
So-
initiative and everything is.
Oh, it's Wisdom, though, right? It's not a Dex.
What? It's dex.
Is it
For a
Dex?
ranged attack, yeah.
Ranged attack is dex.
For a spell? Okay.
I just checked, and it's that.
Well, fucking roll the 1. Man, that was fucking terrible. All that work, roll the damn 1.
But you learn things.
Yeah. I learned I really need to check these character sheets and make sure they're filled out. Danny, you're up.
Okay. Still gonna call his haircut freaking stupid because
Yeah.
Okay.
you might be a cause, but you can put a little bit of freaking effort into it.
I'm Danny's guy in the background
No,
going, yeah.
no. He's over the haircut comments
Yep.
already.
He's not caring so much about the haircut.
Also taking deadly aim.
Oh wait, no, he's already.
Where did my pew pew
So,
go?
off
There's my
target
pew
comes
pew.
off.
Pew pew.
Nope.
You still fighting that cultist?
Yeah.
Shut up.
Okay.
You hurt.
You worry
Gonna
about
lob a
you,
grenade
I'll
now.
worry about me right now. Okay.
Cultist, range attack. You have to not fucking suck at the world. Dex. Alright, we don't suck at the world. So then we target Danny and Amma.
I'm sorry, you're going to get hit, and I'm going to get.
It okay.
And then, okay, so DC 15 reflex save, folks.
Yeah, mine's a natural 16. Or well, that's on the max 16.
Reflex.
Yeah, but
I
you
was
still
could roll a one.
You can still roll a 1.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Alright. So we take that off of Danny.
I'm sorry, girl.
I'm like, what grenade?
Yeah.
What? Girl, what?
Yeah, with a 4, you are exactly at what grenade.
Lemonade?
Why did it give me this? Okay.
Why would I want lemonade right now?
Bang.
Bang pow.
Now, a grenade is a weapon, right?
Yes.
Yes.
My sheath of mystical force dissipates and strikes my attacking creature with an amount of force damage equal to the damage dealt to me at the time the spell was dismissed.
Is
A
it?
maximum of 10.
Is it? Does it have to be a melee attack?
Nope.
It just
Just
says
someone
damage
within
in
100
general.
feet hurts me. It was the thing I cast
Yeah.
earlier.
No. I
Alright.
just. It seems weird that it could reflect grenade.
I mean, it's
'Cause the-
reflex.
The
Whatever
damage
it
is
reflects.
coming from the grenade. Like you could. It doesn't matter. I'll give him 10 points of damage. It's fine.
It's magic. Don't think about
Yeah,
it too hard.
I'm trying not to.
They're down there struggling with that cultist. Throw them the bones.
Yeah, ain't that the
But
fucking
it's a
truth?
max of 10.
Uh,
Only 10.
yeah, I gave him 10 points of damage.
Yeah.
So do you still take 2?
What do you mean? Oh, it doesn't change what I take.
Okay, I was just curious.
Yeah,
It just changes.
shares the love.
Sharing the love.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh wait,
all right.
he gets a reflex save on that. Sorry, I just read the last sentence.
God, read all the things.
If he
Warning-
saves, it's only half. So 6.
Reflex save. There it is. What's the DC?
It literally just says can attempt a reflex save for half damage.
Sure. Well, I got a 21, so we're gonna say that he
Sounds
probably
like good.
probably
So
got
6
it.
instead of 10.
All right.
Thank you.
There we go. Spawn 1 is trying to touch Vector. He doesn't. Amma, your turn.
Very exciting.
I just want to high five you, man. That's all I'm trying to do.
bro.
Up top, man. No? Down low? No?
Too slow.
Okay.
Why won't this cultist go down, man?
You're at a -2 if you try and shoot him.
Oh, because he's so far away, or because of the stairs?
Because of the stairs.
The stairs. Well, then I won't try to
It's
shoot.
off cover.
I mean, stairs are kind of hard, but
You have the high ground.
Oh,
Right.
Amma, I meant to tell you guys, and since it's your turn and you're in the room, I forgot about this.
lore time.
So, yeah. Well, lore, massive amounts of damage, either one. As you guys are in there, you see Eltress image.
Eltress?
Jumanji Costco. You see Jumanji
yeah.
Costco in the distance. You see his image manifest on the dais as you guys are in the room. It's kind of like it's there, it's gone for a little bit, and then it comes back. Like it's clearly moving around. But the dais is on the far east corner of the room, up
The
there.
blue
The little,
thing?
the little blue circle deal. You see him just kind of popping in, looking, paying attention, then he'll pop somewhere else, and he comes back. So that's happening.
Frickin' guy.
Yeah.
Okay,
That's
I'm going
a
to
bad thing.
attempt one of these. Let's see if it works at all. Yeah!
Yeah.
Yeah! Alright,
What
so
did you do?
I have inflicted pain upon my enemy.
Oh, okay.
Emotional pain, probably.
Yeah, so he's at a -2 for his attack rolls.
Yep.
And some other things.
And ability checks and skill checks.
Got it.
And he didn't do the will save. That is for 1 round per my level.
So
10 rounds,
for the foreseeable future.
basically.
Vector, you're up. For the foreseeable future of his life.
Unless we draw this out for a very long time.
I mean, we've been doing it for an hour and 15 already.
Been doing it for 3 weeks.
I'm trying to chew through the ghosts as fast as I can.
These fucking ghosts. Thank God you have this fucking rune on your axe.
I picked that fucking ability and rune specifically because of the
Thank
last time we
you.
fought fucking ghosts.
It's a swift shot to take out, or a swift action to take out a weapon, right? Or is that?
Change grips. It is a...
Don't you have that bandolier?
What are you trying to do?
Do I? I don't think I do.
I thought you got that like a long time ago. I got
I
one.
think that was the other me.
What, you threw all your stuff away?
Yes.
That's
Just
fair.
swapped out all my.
It's a move
Right,
action.
right.
It's a move action to draw or sheath a weapon.
Yeah, yeah. Unless you have a thing that.
Unless you have a thing that allows you to ignore all the rules that we come up with.
It's also a move action to reload my stupid gauntlet.
Oh no. I'm so sorry.
Actually, no. I'm going to move because these trick shots aren't doing too much, and I can do them ranged anyway. So I'm going to take out my laser pistol, and that's my turn.
All right, laser pistol is taken out. Hardicane.
Never seen.
Helping.
We're gonna have to get you a bandolier.
How could I have a bandolier for the fists on my hands?
Just clip them on.
It's got an
Bitch!
advanced eye in it. It's got little
swing?
black holes that just give you the thing.
That is a hit, sir.
I hit with a fucking 4. Christ.
Yeah, because they don't have a... They're incorporeal. That's their defense
Fair enough.
mechanism.
You kind of can't
Take
not
your
hit them.
29 damage, Spooky McSpookerson.
29?
Yep.
Is that 3? No, that's 1. Where's 1 at? 29. So that's... There we go.
Ugh.
All right. Hey, Jodo, it's your favorite guy.
Oh, good. Touch me in my mind hole, Daddy.
Jesus Christ.
I gotta go.
Was that too much?
Nah, there's never too much.
Oh, my God. Why?
I don't know. It's been a weird day.
All right, I'm gonna roll a ranged attack, which we don't really know what that is, so we're just gonna hope for a really high number. What's your EAC?
22.
Oh Jesus! Well, nope. Rolling those ones.
All right.
Danny, you're up.
Okay.
It's because I threw him off of the daddy.
It didn't help.
Yeah, just go ahead and shoot him with some deadly aim.
We're gonna need to,
Oh yeah.
Thank God.
Jodo, while you're waiting for your turn to go up, at this point, with that comment, I'm gonna need you to go ahead and figure out how to implement the quote system and add that as a quote to the channel.
It's important.
Alright, so do that. And I also do. If you do those attacks, deal additional damage equal to half your base attack. Half my base attack. I don't remember.
Base attack is like that 14 that it added, right?
No, your base attack bonus is not.
Oh, right. That's also
It
included.
takes another 4 damage.
Thank you.
Okay. Where's that guy at? I
Way
have
down yonder.
I have too much crap going on.
Way down yonder.
Somebody's having fun.
What the fuck is in the background?
That is the
Is
sound
someone
of
trying
children
to
playing.
escape? Are they like trying to escape the basement or something?
Do you not have children in your country?
We do, but I usually like try not to interact with them.
They don't play outside.
Ain't that the truth?
Children in America are better not.
Holy
seen.
crap!
Mm.
That scared the shit out of me.
What happened?
What?
There's a giant spider climbing on my security camera. So I open the security camera, it's like.
It's the fucking end times.
Okay, and yes, we always say random fucking shit. Also, children don't play outside, especially if they're like in Detroit.
Oh. I'm sorry.
Is there just that many of them? There are just that many of them. Okay, there
There's
we
just a
go.
boodle of kittens.
Sorry, I had to clean up some of the mess on the combat tracker. You were shooting guy number 2, and you said he takes an extra what? 2 points of damage? 4.
4.
Got it. Man, aren't you upset?
Because he's not dead yet.
He's not.
Yeah, you're gonna have to go authorize the quotes thing.
Oh, how do I do that? You should be able to do anything.
It should just be.
Wait, no, Nightbot's in the room.
You don't add quotes.
Liquidator. Okay, he's going to shoot back because makes sense.
Okay.
There's one shot, and here's the other one.
Yeah.
All right. God, what's your EAC?
Well, there was a penny on the ground, and I was like, ooh! A penny!
Wait, what?
Just at the right moment.
I guess. Spawn number 1 swinging at. Oh, well, now it's going to swing at Hurricane because
Yeah.
you came up there. So, Vector, Hurricane.
Very shiny.
Going for
Oh, piece of candy.
thing.
Piece of candy.
Yeah, exactly.
There's one hit. I mean, it's not going to be enough damage. We're looking for the 20s. We're not getting 20s. But we do hit twice. So,
Oh no.
there's 1. There's 2. Yeah, I can't. I literally doesn't. 4 plus 4 is still 8. and you disregard 10. Ama, your turn.
Guys, tell those lies.
I'll do this guy. You do the shadow.
Realistically, like, he does not look well. There is a large chunk missing from his shoulder. There is blood.
Check
He
my
is
damn head.
grinning ear to ear. You see Eldritch, you see Jumanji Costco up in the corner. They're like, the Devourer commands you to dispatch of these meddlers. That sounded a lot cooler than what it probably
What is he, like
did.
the ghost from Scooby-Doo or some shit?
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
You kids and your dog.
I can see the spooky lady through the door, right?
You can see what through the door?
The spooky lady that I'm directly
Oh,
below.
yeah. You can
Yeah. Just checking.
It's a -2 for ranged attacks, but yeah.
Well, I wasn't gonna like try to shoot her. Looking at spills.
No, I'm just letting you know. I don't know what you're trying to do, so I'm just trying to
Okay.
give you all the data.
So is she like also a ghost? I'm confused because we were told she controls the ghosts.
She is also an incorporeal being.
Okay, that's I guess what
Is that what you're going for?
Story.
Title pool, game filters, commercial commands.
Oh my god, there's 9 people watching us.
Marker?
9 people.
No,
Fair
I don't
enough.
need that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're right. I probably just ran around like 4 of them away.
There's
How do
not
I
a.
know what.
To be fair
Well-
though, it's all Yahtzee's fault.
How do I know what spells I'm allowed to use on incorporeal things? Because they don't say?
Well, to be fair, you don't know, but I mean,
I would think I would know.
You can
Try
roll a life science.
Roll a life science?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm trying to make it fair.
Yeah.
Try a science it.
26. That's probably good enough.
That's
so you got some science there.
Like, is there a type, like a school
hang on.
of spells?
God, would you chill? Incorporeal.
I'm giving you a thing you could look up. Like,
Um,
I don't want
so,
you to just tell me, use this spell.
I don't know. I heard school and I just imagined like school of fish or something.
Yeah. But I've got like School of Necromancy, School of Evocation.
Can't be raised or resurrected. I'm
Like
checking.
the
I'm checking
ones
all
that-
the things.
The ones that didn't work before were both Necromancy.
It's
For
not so
bad
well. Yeah, because necromancy implies
They're
like
dead.
hurting, necrotic type, and it's immune to that because no body,
Yeah.
right? So, undead. Hang on, I'm looking up all the immunities. Immune to bleed, death effects, disease, mind affecting effects, paralysis, poison, sleep, stunning. Also immune to ability damage, ability drain, exhaustion, fatigue, negative levels, and non-lethal damage. They are also immune to effects that require fortitude saves.
Wow. All right, so like everything.
Yeah.
Big.
Um,
Not, you know what's
Like-
not save against?
What?
Hurricane.
Yeah.
It's true.
Well, I'm just gonna shoot my gun. So you said it's -2.
Yeah.
I don't know how to add that. I'm a big baby, so.
Modifier in the bottom
It
left
doesn't
corner.
matter.
Pew.
Modifier in the bottom left of what?
Uh,
Oh, when you open the edity thing?
No. Just in the very bottom left corner of your main screen, there's a thing that says modifier.
Your dice tray is.
Oh.
You just type in a -2 there, and it'll apply that to your next roll.
Well, shit. Well, I missed anyway, so it no matter.
So we go here and generate the 3 commands. What?
Huh?
I'm looking at stuff.
You're doing Nightbot stuff.
Yeah, because that's gonna bug me.
Yeah. Well, we can do it later. We'll do it after stream.
Vector, you're up.
Cool. I shoot this fucking thing 3 times.
One of
Oh
these
my
days.
God.
One of these days.
1 for 3.
You got one.
Yup,
Yeah.
I sure did. That's me.
All right, Hurricane.
All right. Well, since I don't have to move this time, full swing.
Got one.
1. 32 points of damage.
Damn.
To number 1.
Yes.
32. Poof.
Mm.
Yeah. Get out of here, ghost.
Oh, it's Malice.
Sure is. Smell us.
What's he been doing? Not much.
Smell you later.
We click off another one of those, and then I guess we're just gonna keep doing that until we can hit with something, because he's not a walk up and touch people kind of guy.
Not gonna have a choice soon.
Hurricane wants a hug.
I have finished with all your friends. It's time for the main course.
He's hungry.
Hey, your EAC is what?
22.
So I got a +4 off of just my dexterity. Are we assuming that I have at least a +2 because it's a spell, or no? Because
For your base, you mean?
yeah,
Yes.
What does base build off of? It's got to tell us somewhere.
it's
right?
just off of your level. It really is. So, but it affects different. So like, what's your base attack bonus, Alma?
Me?
Yeah, because you're a mystic.
Hang on, I'm just gonna roll this at nobody in particular for a second.
Oh wait, hang on. I can just tell you.
Wait,
Hang on.
20.
I can just.
plus
I-
10. So my base is 8.
Your base is 8. Okay, so it's got to have, yeah.
Wait,
So yeah,
frick,
this.
20 on science.
All right, so he finally hits with something. So click. All right, now I got to figure the rest of this shit out. One opponent within range, potentially striking it and other nearby enemies as it ricochets. Choose the initial target, which we did. If it hits, the disc deals 3d6 damage. Hang on. Spell resistance. Okay, I just want to make sure it didn't ramp up.
Did you roll? I didn't see anything hit anything.
Yeah, I rolled.
Or was
I rolled a dexterity check because there's
okay.
there's no. I don't have a dice roll for it.
Right.
So it's 3d6 damage, which I also don't have a thing for. So we're just gonna.
Just gonna roll some die.
So there's 8 points of damage, which isn't enough to even make a difference in life.
Is it kinetic or is it an actual energy?
Oh,
I'm
it's
hitting my EAC, so I'm assuming it's energy.
yeah, it's energy.
Okay, so it does hurt me then.
Oh.
A little sting.
Well, there's a bunny rabbit. And then make a ranged attack against each successive target's EAC in turn. Hits up to 4 more creatures. Oh, Jesus. So I can try and hit all of you, I guess. And it does 2d6. From each...
I close the door.
Yeah, okay, so... I have
Just
to...
slowly slides shut.
Alright, so Vector, what's your EAC?
My EAC is 27.
Doesn't matter.
Okay.
Okay, I don't know if it works that way, but so we're just gonna stop because it misses you. Like it fucking bounces and misses,
going.
and it
Yeah.
doesn't keep going, right?
That's how one of mine works too. It
Yeah.
only bounces if it hits the last one.
Right, and that's the same. It's the same spell as Force Disc. So,
Yeah.
Danny, you're
You
up.
know the disc can look however you want.
Gonna shoot this guy.
Please.
Congratulations, you shot him. He's dead.
Oh, thank God.
He's
Uh,
Yeah.
And I reload.
Where is he? There he is.
Fucking goes through a frisbee at me.
Ultimate frisbee.
It was a shadow frisbee.
Here, catch.
The shadow knows.
Amma, you're up.
I guess I'm just gonna try to
Great old person noises.
shoot it. Thank you. I'm gonna do the modifier. -2. Ooh. I know things now. Yeah. And a hit. Alright.
Blink.
That's all I can do. That's it. And I close the door.
First dead.
I don't
Just
close
kidding.
the door.
Click.
All right,
Oh, I'm hoping.
Vector.
Yeah. I'm just wondering if any of my. Like, I could make it flat footed or off target, I guess. That doesn't really.
I don't think that applies to incorporeal things.
All right, Jetto. Oh shit! No, wait. Make sure you set the user level for add quote and delete quote to moderator only. How do you do that?
Oh.
Alright, yeah, I was just wondering if it's.
Oh, there it is. Moderator. It's up.
I guess, like, if you take out my gauntlet.
I did it, Joe.
Hardy can get a flanking.
Add the
bonus, but I think right now I'm just gonna shoot.
Yeah.
Let's do one of them. Oh my god, I hit on 2.
Holy cow!
My God.
Look at all that half damage he's taken. Ugh, all right. That's going to be saved for everybody to see now for the rest of life. Hurricane, you're up.
I'll put it on a t-shirt. I ain't scared.
Gee, don't. All right, so exclamation point merch to bring up the order, the Touch Me in My Mind Hold Daddy t-shirt.
Oh, Jesus. All right, I have moved, so single swing against the angry fart.
So angry.
That's
Oh,
that.
this is-
Away.
It was a 31 with 27 points of damage.
27 points. I have to manually track this. So much fun. All right, we should just be able to put a thing on your weapon so that it negates incorporeal, I guess.
Yeah. I feel like,
It's got to be a status we can put on it somehow.
yeah, something we can forge.
Okay, so what do we have left? Well, you're now like here.
Yeah. I have closed the distance.
So
So fucking old.
many things. Neil deGrasse Tyson tweeted.
He's probably watching our Starfinder game. What the fuck are these guys doing?
This isn't how space works at all.
Bullshit. They don't
All
even
right.
read the rules.
It's gonna reach out to touch versus KAC. Full attack. There's an 8. I just needed you to do one thing, Malice. 22 hits. He gets more dice. 17 points of damage. Fuck, take 7, bitch.
Was it? What kind of attack is it?
That's KAC.
Okay, you see.
Yeah.
So I take how much?
Well, it's 17 points of damage, but you resist 10, right? Yeah.
Let's see what a plasma rifle does to him.
Yeah.
All right. Danny, you're up.
I'm gonna shoot him.
Okay.
2. Pew pew.
Oh.
I'm gonna need you to roll that I shot Hurricane in the face
I
dice,
thought
please.
18 at first, and then it wasn't.
Alright, buddy.
You fuckface.
Oh, wait.
What was that?
What? Oh, it.
That was some owls.
Oops.
Oh.
It did a oops.
I got it.
Well, hey, now I know I can actually deal damage to him.
It does the electricity. That's good. That's the damage we want. Not the
I
damage
did-
we deserve.
I did electricity damage and it.
Yeah.
halved.
Yeah, that's also half. As opposed to none.
As opposed to 0. All right. It is Amma. You're up.
Yeah.
Oh.
No?
Oh, I just realized something.
Oh.
Remember the temporal disruption grenades we have?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, this might be why we have them.
I mean, probably.
Well, too late.
Just wonder what the fuck that thing at the bottom of my fucking list was.
It's a hit.
Ping. 3 damage.
Chipping away. Wow, I got a lot of
That's all I could do.
things popping off. Perfect week for moves. Yay. I walked a lot. Also, killed
Vector
myself.
is having
Oh,
some
sorry.
technical difficulties being heard by us. So I'm just gonna get closer so you can hear him through my
User
mic.
has hung up.
Oh, I got close so he could use my mic, but instead
Okay,
he just
It was a trick all along. You gotta call me back.
Working on
Oh.
it.
Vector was the ghost
Can you
the
hear me
whole
now? There
time.
we
the
go.
whole time.
Yeah, my computer decided that,
You don't
I
have
have different
nice
headphones
things.
on, and they disconnected and reconnected, and then VC doesn't like that. Anyway,
All right, your turn.
oh,
I assume you're gonna walk toward the thing.
yeah, I'm gonna do 2 things. I'm going to go behind it to give Hardicane a flanking bonus.
Right, because that's what
Usually-
Hurricane needs. Extra more pluses to his chance to
Well,
hit.
the thing is, I can't do that much. So my other action is going to be.
He can help with
Shit.
his body. No, don't shit. This is not the place for this.
I'm gonna take out my.
Plus, you're an
compass.
android. I don't know how that's gonna work at all. Okay, so you,
That's
now-
where Bender drops a
Alright.
brick.
Now there.
Hardicane, you're up.
Alright, so I got
Get
a
away
plus
from
2,
a-
right?
from a grenade
On
out
top of everything else, yeah.
Alrighty.
Not.
It's
Okay.
gonna make the difference.
Good
Full
talk,
swing.
guys.
You get 1.
Alright, I'll take 1.
Damage on 1
Imagine if
is
you had only gotten
29.
30.
Some damage.
29. So. Alright. You've done a thing.
For what it's worth, I thought the grenade was a good idea.
I can still throw it.
You could. I mean, they didn't listen.
Yeah.
It specifically says it doesn't do damage. It just slows everything down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which should make him solid, if I understand it correctly.
Oh.
Because it's on a subatomic level.
Atoms.
Yeah,
Okay.
Stuff.
It's just gonna do the same thing. It's gonna try and keep hitting Hardicane because he's the most dangerous thing in the
Totally
room.
do it.
I'm totally going
That was 5, so that's a miss. And
What's
a
the
3, which is a
radius?
miss.
10.
Danny, you're up.
Okay, I'm going to throw this grenade at it.
Sorry, boys. You were warned.
Yeah.
What is this, strength?
It's
Okay.
Dex to throw, I think.
It's Dex.
You have a throne button.
That's
Do
true.
I?
Yeah,
Yeah.
if you open your main tab and
Under initiative,
under
melee
initiative,
range to
melee
throw.
range thrown.
Oh my god.
I know, right?
Who the fuck would have thought?
But what does he have to beat though?
I believe
No.
it is a DC 10. You're aiming for a square, not the person.
Yeah.
Yeah. To pedestrian, on the other hand, slow down the rate of subatomic movement, halting those affected by it for a short period of time, but not otherwise damaging those in the blast. The radius of the disruption grenade is reduced to 10 feet if used on any plane other than the material plane. Oh, well, you're on the material plane, so
That's us.
so it's not 10 feet, it's 20 feet radius.
Oh.
So,
So this doesn't help anything.
Nope.
Stands up
In fact, it's going to help him.
attempting to have the amount of damage taken and negate any second. What's the...
Could he throw it behind him?
So everybody's stunned?
Well, hang on. He thought he's throwing it. He's aiming because he thought it was 10 feet. If he read it wrong and it's 20, couldn't he have aimed through the door behind him?
I mean, I read the same shit. Just...
Wait, the raise?
You read it wrong, my friend.
Oh, I thought there was like a period underneath after the 10 feet.
So here's how this actually helped him. Its special is explode, stun for 1 round, fortitude negates. Anything that the ghosts have to roll a fortitude check on doesn't matter.
Uh-huh.
So it can't be stunned.
Oh.
Yay!
Hey.
Under
The grenades were fucking pointless all
But-
the whole time.
But your 2 tanks
The-
will probably be able to stun.
But yeah, you guys need to make a...
Wait.
You guys need to
I'm
roll
confused by this
for...
shit now.
Yeah, we're having a confusing moment. We need a little out of character second. hot minute.
Alright.
So even though it's a
I can't read the
creature,
stuff.
it,
We don't have one.
no matter what, it's not affected by this thing? Even though this grenade is specifically for these creatures?
No, you assumed as much.
Yeah, I did.
Disrupt subatomic fields in a similar effect to a sonic attack, but it can stagger a target rather than deafen it. So basically, it's a stagger grenade.
Which doesn't affect ghosts.
Halting those affected by it for a short period of time, but not otherwise damaging those within the blast. The radius of the disruption grade explosion is reduced to 10 feet if used on any plane other than the material plane. If used in the drift, those caught in the blast radius can roll their saving throws twice and take the better. So there's still a saving throw. The saving throw is fortitude, right? And Malice, like all other undead things, they are immune to effects that require fortitude saves.
Well, this grenade is completely and utterly misleading.
I mean, it's a.
Oh, fuck you, Starfinder, for misleading me.
It says it at the very top, man. Like, that's not misleading. It's
Temporal disruption. It's a temporal creature.
No,
no,
it's not.
it's an incorporeal creature.
Oh,
Yeah.
temporal. Oh. Words
Where's
are
that
hard.
meaning?
God damn it!
You are the
Did
new
you-
heart of Cain.
Did you run out of crayons? Is that what happened?
I'm not a
You
Marine.
need to
I'm
see what's
hungry.
brain.
Hey, in my defense, I'm also extremely fucking sick right now. So.
Oh no.
All right. Okay, so you throw a grenade, which has a 20-foot blast radius.
Are we able to do any retcon for reading comprehension or no?
I feel like
I'm a little drunk though.
where were you gonna throw it?
Asked us.
The thing is that they're all right next to each other. So
Yes.
in order for it to be able to have hit Malice at all, even if you would have tried to throw it past Malice into the room,
Yeah.
the blast radius is big enough that it would still catch Vector and Hurricane.
It would. I'm just saying he wouldn't have thrown it in a way that hit himself.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll have the tanks roll. So fortitude saves from the tanks. I don't know what the DC is.
Oh god, now we have to read more.
2?
Hang
I'm guessing not.
on. I found it on the internet.
Wait, you said tanks plural. We have one tank. And then
Well,
one
you're like tank light.
Oh god.
Your light mode tank.
I think it's 10.
Fortitude negates.
Hang on. I know why this is a thing because this is in this book.
Well, I'm never using grenades again.
A good idea.
I mean, it's the smartest thing you said on thing.
It's only for one round, the stunned, so.
Small arms, temporal disruption grenade. It just says stun for 1 round, fortitude negates.
I know that's all it says.
So you're stunned for 1 round.
Unless fortitude
Unless-
roll. How about roll some? Oh, they did. So Hurricane rolled. What about Vector?
Okay, sorry, fortitude.
Like if it doesn't say, wouldn't it
Oh
just
my
be
God,
a DC
cool.
10? Yikes.
Yikes, indeed.
Grenade.
Well, you should be able to re-roll it because don't you have some of the same skills as me?
Not for you can't reroll fortitude.
Not
Might
for
be something
saving
for
throws?
reflex, but I know that
What is the DC?
I get partial effects on successful reflex saves. Get reduced to no effect, and I think that's it. If you have a skill, let me know. But I'm pretty sure.
I'm trying to find it.
Ah,
It's a level. Oh, Jesus Christ. Why doesn't it have the saving throw for the grenades in here? What's the saving throw for a
Oh,
level 10 grenade? That's basically what we need to know.
is this cold, electricity, fire, or force damage?
Nope.
Cool. Just checking.
It's temporal disruption damage. What the hell was that? I thought I just heard, Yahoo!
I'm
Um,
sorry. The internet is amusing me.
Item, weapons.
Is this by chance making me flat-footed or
Grenades.
covering fire?
Level 10. Level 10 frag grenade. Why do none of these have a fortitude save or reflex save attached to them? Fuck it, it's 15. Roll, I guess.
Well,
13, 8.
they wrote that before you picked a number.
To be fair, I didn't fucking see. I was still trying to find the number. All right.
Hang on, I found fortitude.
Alma, it's your turn.
Okay.
They're fucking stunned 1 round.
we're stunned.
I still wanna
Penalties
know
of
for next
throwing
time. gonna come up again.
Penalties
But
for
for now, I'm gonna shoot my tiny pea shooter again. Bzz. Oh, whoop, whoop, whoop. I gotta hit the -2.
Oh my god.
-2, right? Still?
So stunned,
Huh?
just so everyone's aware, you drop everything held, you can't take actions, and you're flat-footed.
Sweet.
Wow.
I
It
don't.
gets better.
I can't drop my fists. Gauntlets on my hands.
You drop your hands.
Yeah. So I think that might get a pass, but yeah, the other parts for sure.
I will agree.
My bad.
X gets the square. Ahmed, it's still your turn.
Yeah, sorry, I'm reading.
No worries.
Because I don't know if stunned is in here, and I don't think it is.
Flat-footed just means that you have a -2 to your AC, and you cannot take reactions or make attacks of opportunity.
Oh
Ow.
man, there's way too many words. Is stunned an affliction or not?
It is
Or
an effect.
effect. Okay, so it's probably not this thing. I'm
I
just
would
gonna.
think it would be a condition.
Yeah, I mean it's a condition. Sorry,
Like herpes.
it's
Yes.
not necessarily an affliction. Like afflictions are normally like disease.
Yeah, diseases and stuff.
Yeah, there's like. Hang on.
Also like herpes.
There's a levels of things.
What are you looking at?
I can remove afflictions or lower. I'm just looking at condition. What is this one? That was the first one I had. Stunned. Yeah, stunned it is in the next level up, so I don't have that one.
All right.
So pew pew.
Whew. Content, boys. All right. All right. She shoots. She misses.
Yep.
Just try and make this more entertaining for people to watch.
Vector, you are stunned, so you don't get a turn. Hurricane, you're also stunned. You don't get a turn. Malice. Malice's turn.
Get a turn.
I know it's too late, but page 183 of the core rulebook says the DC of the save is equal to 10 plus half the grenade's item level, plus your dex modifier.
What? Say that again slower.
So it's 15 plus whatever. It's not too late because technically I haven't done anything.
What are we talking about?
For
The-
the grenade save.
Pez told me what the dex save was for the grenade.
Ah, I missed that.
Which is actually, oh Jesus! So that'd make
That
it
is
19, right? No,
Uh,
10 plus half
grenade
5.
was 10.
10 plus 5 plus 6 is 21.
Plus whose dexterity modifier? The
It's
enemy?
Danny's because he's the one that threw it.
Right.
So
Yeah, the person, the
It's a-
grenade thrower.
it was impossibly hard for you guys to pass that. So you're
Sorry.
definitely stunned.
100%.
You let them off easy and they still felt. Yeah, that's the story of this whole campaign. Failing upwards. Okay, Malice's turn. You still have AC, so there's at least you got that going for you. Hurricane. So -4. Incorporeal touch. Oh shit! You don't have the condition. What's your?
It's a -2 on my KAC.
Yeah,
So 22.
it's 22 out of -2.
Yeah.
Okay, so 20 doesn't do it.
Can I
and
rewind one more?
God damn it! You guys need your rewind
That-
button. This
that-
isn't a VCR. That's a natural 20.
Nice.
Okay.
I mean, not
Well done,
really.
Alice. That save, as mentioned in Twitch, that's the reflex save that you're supposed to roll when a grenade comes at you. I think
Right.
we skipped that.
No, that's what they were rolling. They were rolling the reflex save. For
Wait,
it.
No, they rolled
Oh.
the fortitude
Fortitude.
save that's after it explodes. They
Fucking
didn't do the
Either way, you're
reflex
still
save.
stunned.
Yeah, you fucked.
What about, wait, if I get my reflex save, is there no way out of the?
It would still been a 21, right?
For what? For reflex?
That's like the DC
It's
of
like
the save.
Vector gets to re-roll that one too. Like it
But-
makes the difference.
I don't think I get to reroll it, but I do get a +14 to reflex saves.
Okay, well, I didn't swing at you anyway, so we're good. Hurricane. What's your fucking reflex save, man?
+6.
I guess fucking roll it.
Pat.
Got it. You rolled further into the grenade's
Nailed
force.
it.
You're like,
Bull body,
shit,
motherfucker.
Danny's throwing a grenade. And you go to dive behind Malice, and you see the grenade pass you. Like, why would he throw it past Malice? And you take 32 points of damage.
I
Plus,
have adjusted that.
you are.
Acid.
You've got the acids.
We know how that works now. I wrote it down too.
And then, okay, so you actually take 22 points, right?
Woof.
Because it's a KAC, even though it's incorporeal. Anyway, Danny.
Hey, good
Something-
news. I don't have any more of those grenades.
No one's
wait, yeah.
no one's more happy than your teammates.
I got one left. Weapon rifle.
Ooh.
Hey.
Hey. See, it all worked out in the end.
It really didn't.
And he also has burning.
He would if he wasn't
If he
incorporeal.
wasn't a ghost.
Alright. I'm really bad with, like, some particular words. What's important?
Incorporeal means no physical body.
It's
You-
a ghost.
you can't
It's a fart
set-
cloud.
You can't set smoke on fire.
I mean, you can.
It's the ghost of a
God
fire.
damn it. I'm trying to break it down for you. Amma, you're up.
Hi.
Asbestos.
It's made of asbestos. Space asbestos.
Yeah.
Yeah. It
Just
became
careful, it's not mine.
trying to find.
Napalm sticks to children, yet see it does not stick to smoke.
We are going to healing channel up in here.
You fucking better.
Yeah, he's got to be made of some type of atoms that can burn.
One of these boys. Yum, yum, yum.
Yay.
And that costs me one of these to do that.
Oh man, I
I
should
feel
have done a shock.
moderately better.
I know, I should have done a shock grenade.
God damn it so much.
Oh, hey, I get to move
That's my
now?
turn. I did some heals.
Yeah, it's your
Threw-
turn.
Threw some band-aids like shurikens at Hurricane.
Help me.
Take these.
And now Hurricane's covered in Hello Kitty's
It's all I had
space
left.
band-aids.
I reload.
How do you know Hurricane doesn't like Hello Kitty?
I punch
I
him once.
couldn't say that he didn't. I was just saying that it's there.
Nailed it.
He takes
Fucker.
Yeah.
some amount of damage. Hurricane.
Woo.
You take 2 points of acid damage.
Yay. All right. Now, how does it work to get rid of that first of
At
all?
the end of your so you have options.
Oh god.
At the end of your turn, you try to do a save, or you can take a full action to try to wipe itself off you to get +4 to that save.
End turn it is, because I need to pick up my weapons.
Yep.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
that's the
if
thing
that
that happened to you as well.
Action.
It'd be a draw. Yeah.
Yeah,
Picking up
so
your
that would be
weapons
my
would
movement.
be drawing it, so that's your move. So
Second attack.
so you pick up your weapons as your move action,
Yeah.
and then I mean you can attack. Well, no, because you need an
Yeah.
action at the end to save.
No,
don't you?
saving
No,
throw is not an action.
it's just a regular save throw. Okay, so you can still swing once.
So, single swing.
Single swing. Hits.
And for 21 points of damage.
21.
We almost did.
It's actually got to be giving him damage from. Oh no, that was somebody else. No.
Yeah.
All right.
And then I make the
So
save, which is
now
what?
you make a reflex.
It's a reflex save to get the poison off of you, or acid off of you.
And you have to beat. What did he take? 2?
That round he took 2 points of acid damage,
So
so
you have to
you should be
beat 12.
good.
12.
Hey.
Yay.
Which you did.
14.
Congratulations, you're no longer acided.
Yay.
Malice is up. He is going to. Do I have any spells like last minute stuff I want to try and murder you guys or murder somebody with?
And it closes the door.
No. Alright, we're just going to keep up with the -4 on the attacks against Hardicane to try and chip away at him. That's a hit.
Yike.
So it's 18 points of damage. So you take 8. And then second attack is also a hit. And then it's 6 points of damage from that because it's 16.
All that hard work I just did. All the band-aids come
Danny, you're
off.
up. Mouse just reaches out with his hands and rips all the band-aids
Oh,
off.
rude. Oh, I better rip hair out.
See? Mouse doesn't like Hello Kitty.
No, man.
What a dick. Like, should have given a chiasma. Oh, hey.
It takes.
Oh. Oh.
You do nothing.
Why?
You shot near him.
Why is it
Amma, you're up.
I want to not target
Wait, was it
myself.
Mouse or she?
Yeah. I
Yeah,
started
I
off
keep
correcting
fucking-
you, but I figured that would get old.
Yeah.
So
I don't know
yeah.
why. When I originally read it, I just assumed it was a guy, so that's hard for me to shake
Wow,
that now.
wasn't that fucking sexist of you?
Suppose so.
Just because it's a doctor. Oh, God, which one
It's
of
a
these is
doctor?
The mother was a doctor.
not? The bullet was an icicle.
What type of doctor? Like a gynecologist?
Oh, my God.
Where the frig?
What are you looking for?
I gotta move if I'm gonna help Hurricane, sadly. Get into the fray here.
All right. I mean, you're still behind Hardicane. You're probably still
It's a good
pretty
place to be.
pretty safe.
Yeah.
Yeah, proctologist. That's the one I was thinking.
And
mean,
we're gonna.
Just like
do
every
some
other combat, we're
mystic
one
cure.
crit away.
From everything going terribly, terribly wrong. Only
Put the band-aids back on.
20. You healed him for 28 points.
Super strength Hello Kitty Band-Aids. Go!
Mhm. Put the
Vector.
extra sticky ones on.
Neosporin on.
Yeah.
What is it? That liquid Band-Aid or whatever?
Yeah, just spray it at him. Just head to tail.
Yeah, that shit fucking stings.
Oh no.
Alright, I got fully charged gauntlets. Here we go. This is gonna be the.
This is it. This is the 3 hits. There's a crit in there, so
Hey,
Oh,
that's
there is a crit.
that's-
And another hit.
and another
And a
hit.
crit.
Okay, so unfortunately, so the
Crit,
second
critical
hit,
miss.
just roll damage.
Just roll, it'll do it.
Just roll damage.
but it won't because it
I,
doesn't.
I don't care. You just
Okay.
need there. You just needed to do
And now-
fucking 4 points of damage. He's dead. Jesus.
Pulverize 1d6. I do an extra 1d6.
Okay, he is so much space dust now. You just see
Prepare the electric grenade.
Please no.
you swing so hard and so fast that the smoke dissipates, blowing off into the wind, and you just keep swinging and you punch Hardicane for 2d6 damage.
Yay,
The
good.
smoke dissipates into a cloud that says "Start popped."
Jesus.
Star Popper is dead.
Yeah.
Let him-
Yeah, that's true.
I-
Star
I
Popper.
retire from this game.
Star Popper is dead. Long live.
Hey, thanks for 100 bits, Pez. You guys just got 100 bits for probably just for the combat being over. Someone is just happy that we're out of that because
Over.
we've been playing for 2 hours and we started in the combat.
We started 2
You're
weeks ago.
welcome.
Yeah, started 2 weeks ago in combat. We just got done with it now. All right, that is okay. So you guys have successfully dispatched everything.
Except Eltrith, who's
Except
fucking around
Eltrith,
in there, guys.
who Danny can see is now scowling and flickering around faster than what he was previously.
He's doing
but
stuff.
he has
You gotta
gotten-
look at
Be like
stuff.
that, you bitch.
He's gotten oddly silent though. He's not so much issuing out commands to his now dead compatriots.
Is our new
Oddly
Yosoki
enough.
friend still in here? Can we be like, hey, Malice is dead now, can you help us?
Yeah, my girlfriend.
She just says the help is that we get off the planet. Like we get off the planet. That's the help that I promised to.
But do we have enough time to loot before we get off planet?
What we need to
He's
do.
asking her.
he asked the other. I mean, the cultists didn't really have anything on them except for their guns, and I don't know how to tell you this, but incorporeal beings don't have pockets.
Pockets. I know their pain.
How much is space dust worth?
There's no space dust left. Like, it's just...
Gone.
Oh, was it burned up?
No.
No.
It was never
it
there.
fucking...
Well, Danny's stuff in his
I'm gonna
pocket's
mail
full of
you a
questions.
dictionary.
I'm gonna sit down and just watch the show.
Yeah. Danny's just grabbing at, like, pockets of air, trying to, like, get it into a bottle, thinking that it's going to be worth something to somebody one day.
What? Have
The cultists had pistols.
what worth anything?
Do we need to go over this again? When you sell something to a vendor, you get what? 10% of its value?
And
So
I'm just gonna
they are
All right.
common
finish up our
pistols.
here.
They're probably worth about 10 credits apiece.
It's worth 2 drinks.
I'm gonna just
Carry on.
lean on Hurricane and have a nap.
Yep. Just sit down and watch Danny fill jars full of dust.
It's not actual dust, though. There's no dust.
Yeah, but Danny would find a dusty corner and assume it.
This is true.
Yeah.
As old as this building is, yes, there's definitely dust around
And he's
that,
gathering it
that
up.
Danny gathers
He won't
thinking
listen
it's
to us.
going to have
We're
some
like,
kind
"That's
of
not
value.
The ghosts. You're just
Now you're just
cleaning the
salty.
building.
All right. So, what are you guys doing?
Let's go punch that holograms.
Actually, wait. First off, it's been 2 hours.
yeah, let's
Canadians,
feed my
do you
dog.
need to eat or do something?
Yeah.
Because I feel like it's not going to get any better from here on out.
Probably not.
All right. So with that, we will use
We will
this
BRB.
at the 2 hours minute mark. Minute 2 hour. The 2 hour minute. Fuck! I talk for a living.
Clearly not.
I know. If I talk for a living, I'd be getting paid to do this. All right. So, Canadians go on break.
BRB.
Burp.
This is like the standard Twitch Prime pitch time. So, if you have an Amazon Prime account and want to subscribe to this wonderful content,
This fucking
if
shit show.
if this isn't
I
your
will
thing,
land a punch for every month that you subscribe. Currently sitting at 0. Help.
Karen, please help. I did have a thing. I did have a help thing, didn't I? That was. Yeah, there you go. That's the thing that I did. It doesn't pop up anymore. But since you asked for help, Twitch Prime, do that if you want to. Subscribe somewhere for free. This shit show, like we said, is amazing. If this isn't your thing, I went fishing for 3 hours in Sea of Thieves yesterday, and we streamed that. So I mean, that was just riveting content. Anytime any game puts in a fishing mechanic, me and Joda just go on and fish for hours and ignore everything else that's going on. So that's what we did yesterday. One of these days, Ebenclad's going to come back. That's the D&D 5e campaign that runs on Wednesdays that my buddy Z DMs. He is in the process of refurnishing a basement, so he has 0 time. But that's going to come back. I think we're almost there, though. Maybe a couple more weeks. Until that comes back, I'm also willing to play pretty much anything if I think somebody's going to show up and watch it. So if you guys have suggestions, put it in chat, put it in the Discord, which is another command that we have now, I think. Look at that. That's the link to the Discord. You can pop in there if we're going to have to cancel the stream, or if a random stream pops up where I'm going to play something. I'll post it in there so people can know that it's happening. But yeah, that's we are coming up pretty quick on the end of this AP. They don't have a whole lot left. And there is, in this Dead Sun series, there's one more after that. So we're trying to stretch this out as long as we can, hoping that Paizo comes out with a high-level AP. But it's not looking like that's going to be a thing. So that's where. So after this, what'll probably happen after Starfinder? I think we're gonna jump over and play Shadowrun for a bit, and our dear friend Vector is going to DM a Shadowrun, at least a one shot of Shadowrun, and then we'll see from there. That might give me a little time to try and figure out if, what, how I want to try and run something after that. Either Starfinder or D&D, or maybe I just spin a big wheel and try and find a system and run that. Firefly has a system. I've always wanted to run that. Maybe that'll be a thing. I'm rambling to kill time. So, but I'm gonna go get ice for my drink because fucking players. So I will be back shortly. We're gonna go on break and continue this. Twitch Prime. break. We're back. Yay! All right, so you've dispatched with the uglies. The sequestrian subroutine is being ran from the computer room.
Equestrian subroutine.
Equestrian, yeah. Kentucky Derby was this
Oh, no,
weekend.
go
Sorry,
for it.
still on the brain.
I know some of those words.
So, what are you guys doing? By the way, new cup, super cool. Love it.
Yeah.
I too
the
would
cup.
like to rage.
Makes me
Oh, I
miss
missed the cup.
playing a barbarian.
Look at the cup.
That's a good cup.
The cup. Yeah.
I think that's a good Stein. Is that the right word?
Dean, Stein,
Fuck
Stain,
it.
Stein.
It's a cup.
It's a brazier.
Goblet? No, too far.
It holds bourbon well. That's all I care about. You can
Ew.
call it whatever the fuck you want.
Oh, we should have wine with that.
All right, so
I'll go get it.
what are you guys doing? Who's going where? Who's doing what?
I guess we're on to Eltrin. Which one was the evil brother? Eltrin?
Eldritch.
Costco?
Costco. Jumanji Costco.
Well, I think we need to go into the room where all
Yeah.
these guys originally started, and
Which is where he is
Eltrin.
currently on that hologram
He's
head.
kind of like I said, bouncing in and out of being on that hologram pad. Upon going into the room, there are several banks of computer terminals that you can see around that main floor. Up on the dice, there is not much there to interact with because it's all made for AI. But again, the control room itself has computer terminals there. So, where's everybody at? Hardicane's in the room and everyone's in the hallway? Is that what's happening?
I'm in the
Hardicane,
kitchen
it's
for
on you.
Wine.
some wine.
Yeah.
One
Ting.
time the world's gonna-
Yeah, what was this room all about? Did we
Hey,
know?
my
I
love.
guess we didn't because there were a bunch of enemies in it.
Yeah, we haven't really explored here other than with a grenade.
Other than with the grenade. The
So,
grenade did the exploring.
It did.
So it is the central operations room. It's a raised platform that overlooks various panels that are alight in a buzz with digital activity. Screens flicker with schematics of the many different pieces of technology that control the megastructure. Other things show, other monitors are showing like massive amounts of small robots doing random
Right.
menial tasks, plus a few that are like going somewhere that you can't quite make out because you don't know where it is. Yeah, and then there's the dais on the raised platform on the eastern end of the room where you see Eltrith.
Okay,
That's what you see.
this is something for the brains of the group to figure out.
No, the brains of the group are eating eggs.
All right.
I thought we were just gonna hit
Amma-
something.
Amma walks in eating a hard-boiled egg, I guess. She keeps them in her med pack. I guess we gotta if I remember several weeks ago,
Oh, yeah,
we
so
were told to hack into something.
yeah, they basically all to fucking hell.
Please
All
stand
to
by.
hell. That's what that's about, right? Where the hell is what's that guess? Osteth. Osteth told you that there was a sequestrian subroutine that he created to entrap Eltrith because he was acting all batshit crazy. However, when the cult showed up, they let Eltrith out
Flipped it.
Cold.
They
and
flipped the polarity,
basically
reversed it.
they took their thing down, flipped it, and reversed it, and put
Yeah.
I
Osteth,
just don't know why the cults would be there.
the cult.
Oh, there. Oh, okay.
So we
So we just got
got
polarity again.
did he tell us go type this into a terminal?
So
remember.
Zax gave you a little bit of information on how to perhaps better hack Kishiline technology.
Yeah. He gave us some tips.
Zix, sorry. Zix, and it was a she.
I don't
But yeah. And Osteth gave you a little bit too.
Mm-hmm.
But aside from that, it's basically, you need to go in and hack the matrix to
That's what I thought.
flip the things around.
So we're gonna hack some matrices, gather some data.
By all means, pick a terminal.
Someone want to help me out with this?
I
Hey,
guess.
Vector, you used to be good at this. Come help me.
Used to be good. I'm always good. Alright. Do you want me to actually to help you? Or
Yeah,
to
like
do
roll help.
Okay,
Okay,
so
well, I can't not.
Oh,
I rolled a 1, but I still
Can
got a
not.
21, so.
oh yeah, that's not critical fail. I'm helping. He's helping. Ooh. Yeah,
okay.
you're Roni.
hang on.
So 21 is what I also end up with.
Let's see, shock, reflex.
Some great rolls. He said sarcastically.
Monsters.
Weren't we supposed to get some bonuses from all the various helps
Yes.
we've had along the way from people?
I'm working on it.
Okay,
I'm working on several things at the same time, actually.
I'm working on bacon.
20-foot radius. Holy shite! Really?
Are we all gonna die?
1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2.
I think we're all
1,
gonna die.
2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Oh, it misses. I think. Hang on. From the center of the point, 1, 2, 3, 4 squares over. If that's
Remember
the
when we had
center-
Vector and he could tell when there were booby traps? Computer.
That's
He actually couldn't, and
4.
frequently in practice,
1, 2, 3,
did a
4.
very bad job.
From that mark. So Vector and
Me?
hang on, I'm trying to figure out where it is.
Well, fuck.
Yeah, it's gonna be Vector, Amma, and Danny.
Bystander. Oh,
All
Danny, not
roll.
hurting me.
What?
Well, I have to pick one point or the other, so I picked.
Okay,
I picked.
okay.
A
It's not
I
what
picked a
thought it was.
point.
Carry on.
I need reflex saves from all of you.
But
Cha-cha-cha.
I thought the raise was 20.
We don't know
I
what
need
he's
a
done.
reflex save from all of you.
The DM asked for a roll.
Got like out of it.
All right.
Hold on.
Amma.
I spend
Let's
1
Wait.
RP to get +1 to my reflex roll.
What?
So you get a 28 instead of a 27.
My heart pounds out of my chest.
All right. I mean, sure. All right.
Literally?
So
Yes.
Whoa.
I pick it up and put it back in.
the computer terminal that is directly to the west of you guys, basically the one that's right here,
Yeah.
explodes.
It sure does.
There are a fiery amount of sparks and electricity that shoot throughout the room, causing 4d12 plus 4 electric damage.
Holy shit.
1, 2,
Oh, I
3,
have some electric
4.
resistance.
And then
Think
Danny
like
made your save, so you're good.
Yay.
Vector, you made your save, so you're good as well.
I hope so. That'd be really
Bye,
weird.
Emma.
So,
Yeah.
Amma, you take 13 points of electric damage,
I
and
resist 5 of them.
Nice.
I did not need to make that save.
no, because I had to
No.
choose. I had to choose a point. So
Okay.
You
I
were
think-
far enough away.
I think. Well, let me double check. I was pretty
Oh,
sure.
you had to ask.
Just being fair.
It steps in 1.
It's
Yeah, no,
13,
you're good.
Okay.
Yeah, 13 points of electric
So
damage. And you just hear Eltrith over in the corner. You should probably stop now before you all just end up dying in here.
I will smash that fucking hollow terminal. Watch me.
I mean, you can feel
Smash
free
that
to.
like
It
button.
doesn't really have a purpose other than being a visual aid. But Hardicane doesn't know that.
No.
He for sure thinks the life force of that thing is inside of
Actually,
there.
you know, he is inside that thing. He's just very.
Okay, now computers wise. I suppose. So can't be.
I'm just gonna get like right up in that hologram's fucking face. Do something.
The oh my god, there's so many numbers here. -2 to the computer check. So what's the... Okay. So it must be a 25. So you need a 25 on the computer check. So you're not there. Because you're at 19.
That was with the +2 from Vector too.
Yeah, but you get a
Yeah.
-2 for setting off the trap.
Fair enough. I mean, not fair, but Starfinder fair.
Yeah, Starfinder fair. All right. So what's your? So you have it. You've yet to gain access. What's your next step?
I think you're muted.
You want me to try? I was crunching bacon.
Okay, I'll help Vector this time. Yeah.
I crack my robo knuckles, of which there are actually several per finger.
Gross. I'm helping. I helped.
Okay.
Good luck. Good
I'm
luck,
hacking.
friend.
I hack.
Oh yeah.
All right.
4 plus something else.
You
I'm sure.
have succeeded once. Congratulations.
Yeah.
You have found the power button, and the computer is booted up and running, and you're not in, but you at least have found your way to where the directory is that you need to start.
Guys, I
typing.
did it. This is hacking. Look, it's on.
Yes.
I
you
dust
hacked
my
it.
hands and walk out of the room.
No, get back here.
Oh shit. Okay.
How do you
All
plus
right.
20?
So,
Because I'm
I
fucking
think you
amazing.
upped it again. Yeah, you're definitely the one doing this.
I get +3 to all skill checks.
Let's keep
All right.
going.
Yeah, let's dive
Like, is there,
deeper.
what's on the screen? Can we read it?
you can roll perception.
Okay. I could if I knew where it was. There it is. I perceived the perception button.
Vector. You realize as you're looking at the screen that parts of the code are being rewritten on the fly
Uh-oh.
in what looks to be an attempt to keep you from gaining access.
Oh no, we're being counter-hacked. This
Like
is
trick
part of the
attack.
And
challenge.
Eltris is just over in the corner. Tick tock, tick tock.
Tick, tick, boom,
Yeah,
you jerk.
Let's keep doing this then.
Keep going, yeah. I'm going to continue to help.
Is there anything that I see up on this like upper level with the hollow
Help.
thingy?
Okay, hang on. First thing that was said was people were moving. Or people were hacking. So let's take care of that.
I did the help.
Boom!
Right,
Good. How, come on.
Hacker man.
Nat 20.
Mum spaghetti spew.
Okay, this time I'm gonna need checks from Amma, Vector, and Hardicane. Reflex saves.
Yay.
That's pass. Vector pass. Hardicane fail. So Hardicane. So Amma, you'll take half, and then Hardicane, you'll take the full amount, which is 18 points of damage. So
Is it
18
electrical
and
again?
9. It is the same electric damage.
Wait, tell me that I'm gonna get a partial effect too, so I can tell you I don't.
It's all right.
Ah.
With that, as you attempt to start hacking again and access the computer, the terminal that was directly by Hardicane... Oh, no, sorry. The terminal that you guys are standing at explodes, erupting into fire, showery sparks, and
No.
electricity.
No, you
hacked it
actually
too
hacked
good.
it back.
And Eldris is just over there. I'm trying to tell you at this point, there's no use in trying. You should just turn around, go home, and prepare for the inevitable.
You
How do we
clearly
turn this
don't know
guy
us.
off?
Yeah. Hack that guy off.
Now,
Hey, Hardicane, can you hack that?
your second computer's check does succeed. Oh wait, no, hang on. 40? Yeah, you're still
Plus
good.
2 from me, plus whatever else you were adding from
Yeah, but you're at -4 for the traps. Okay. So you do successfully find the directory and files of where the sequestering routine is. Now you just have to try and flip it around,
Reddit. Okay.
which
There
is
we go.
another
I
computer's check.
Continue to assist.
This is the one that's
All right, so
Makes it
same.
That's 30
5,
plus something.
10, 15. Gooey's out of the way. So the three of you again make reflex saves.
Yay.
Hurricane, you're good. Vector, you're good. Amma, you're good. So
Oh,
half.
thank God.
2, 3, 4. So half
We're gonna be done
for.
hacking and Alma will just be dead on the ground twitching.
Oh, damn, and that was the good one. So 36 halved is 30. 15?
18?
18? That's what I meant.
And
Yep.
electrical again?
Yep, it is also electrical damage as the computer terminal where Hardicane was standing near explodes as well. With that, the entire room goes dark.
Cool. I'm pretty sure everyone in the room has some kind of dark vision at this point.
Nope.
Those,
Well,
those that do have dark vision see that my pompadour is standing straight on end as the electricity blasts through me.
So there is, the entire room is now dark, probably due to massive electrical explosions.
Nice.
And
I
however,
did it, guys.
the dais with the Eldritch still on, and he's still laughing.
Ah, son of a.
And here you thought you were the smart ones.
I'm gonna get my flashlight out and turn it on and throw it to Hardicane.
You're getting out your flashlight. I thought you turn what on with the flashlight. Got it. All right, so you throw a flashlight to Hardicane, who now has.
You go, buddy.
I mean, I assume I could see the dice still, right?
Yeah, I mean you're close enough that you can see.
Okay. I'm fucking smashing
Wait.
that thing.
Hold on. If this thing, he's still on, I want to hack into the holographic projection machine. Engineering I could do, or computers, whatever makes sense. Probably not.
You just want to hack the projector?
He wants to hack the Gibson.
Don't you need to finish the flipping the thingy?
But they're all off.
Yeah, they're all off,
at
but
this-
this is on. So I hack into this.
All right. What's the purpose of what are you trying to do?
Well, this thing must be connected to the rest of the facilities, so presumably it could be connected to
It's
like
another
whatever the
access
computer
point.
wants. Yeah, like I want to use it as a hacking point to get to the information that I was getting to.
Yeah.
All right. Make an engineering check.
Boom.
Okay.
Fucking A. All right. So, Vector, you take a little bit of time and splice into some. Do you still have your wireless thing, or you have to be?
No,
No.
I have to jack in properly.
Okay. So you pop one of the panels off the dice that's still on, and find some hot wire, and splice into back into the terminal, and that allows you to repower the room. So the room now has power. The computers are back up.
And we
Somehow
can
your
try to
fucking
finish.
data hasn't been lost, and you can pick up where you left off because Starfinder is better than Microsoft Word.
Yeah. It tries to be fair.
Every now and then. So,
One last time I can help.
I get
Yep.
a smirk. And head
so
back.
you're at a -6.
Help.
This is.
Oh, jeez.
7.
Yeah.
Which is 9. I think that's actually gonna be enough.
Oh, thank God.
Gross. Fucking
Due to the fact that you've already set off all the explosions in the
Yeah.
explosions.
room. All you had to do was check for traps in the room once. I'm just saying.
Sounds like a job for the thief.
I checked for traps by setting them all off.
Yeah, that is a way to see if there are traps there. That is a way to do it, I suppose.
100% find rate.
You found everyone that was there. So with that, you see the screen with Eldritch on it just start kind of like evaporate for a little bit, like it kind of fades, flickers, and then just and then all of a sudden before you is
Other brother?
Osteth. Upon Osteth appearing, he looks at Hardicane, who is standing there like axe overhead, ready to swing. It says,
Just happened.
"Thank you, thank you, traveler. Could we maybe
That's the good one, Hardy.
maybe not put that. You know you can't hurt me, with that,
I
right?
will try until I
Yeah.
feel satisfied. I've been blown up twice.
Don't say that. It's like a challenge.
Well, understandable. With Eltrith's return to the containment, the gate of the 12 Suns is one step closer to being safe from whoever those people are that are trying to access it.
Yeah, you got this, because we gotta go murder them all.
Now, since I have access to the full sensor suite now, I can tell you a little bit more about what's going on. There seems to be several individuals inside of the core facility at Gate 2's controller moon. It's an underground facility. They really just controlled gravitational pulses there when it needed to be manned by people, but I've been able to run everything remotely for years upon years now. So they were doing some other just kind of random experiments in there, but I'm not. It was nothing of any concern or any major importance. You see him kind of like he's still kind of like glitching in and out a bit. It seems that some of them over there have commandeered some of the maintenance robots to help them retrieve the control panel that they're looking for. I'm unfortunately completely locked out of those bots' programming, and it's probably at this point only a matter of time before they do retrieve a control board and are able to come back here to fix the main panel. At this point, it would be probably the most wise if you all, stop them because, again, big death machine. I do have a map that I can provide you, and all of your internet connected devices all ping, and you get a map. We'll pull it up in a minute. Of the
Hold
basic.
on, I think I got a hit on Tinder.
Why
Um,
is
Oh,
that
I
an
know.
dial-up signal?
And you all have a basic map layout of Gate 2's controller moon and the facility there. So
Cool.
I hate to
go
be the one to just kind of try and push things along, but you are going to go
Yeah.
stop them, right?
Yeah.
Because again,
Are you telling me to leave?
I mean,
Let's go.
leave,
Punch
but
things.
go to there. I will. I've come to a certain conclusion, though, over the past few days of of my confinement. We are going to have to destroy the stellar degenerator, even if we get rid of these marauders today. There will be somebody sometime in the future that will still try to get to this weapon.
I'm gonna
Us?
glance at
No.
Hardy Kane sideways here.
No, I don't.
And to be fair, as you're glancing at him, and also like, and this super weapon cannot be trusted to any people, no matter how peaceful or well intentioned they might be.
Uh-huh.
Though the events happened before I was born, I heard tales of the events. I heard tales of when the Kishali used the degenerator to pacify, with air quotes, a terrible enemy that threatened us with obliteration. And the results convinced my people to hide the weapon away. At this point, you see the image of Osteth disappear, and the entire room is filled with a holographic display of an unknown solar system in an unknown place, obviously. Sometimes I get a little bit of redundancy from the book. I apologize. Even though the image of them is gone, the voice continues to speak. Some of them were killed instantly, and they're caught in the energy transfer between of the beam from when the stellar degenerator turned their sun into a black dwarf. And you see the hologram in the room. All of a sudden, there's just a bright ray of light that comes crashing in and hits this sun in the center of the solar system. After that, you see the tether of energy just start pulsing, and then it just tearing apart starships and moons in the general vicinity of where it's making impact. Those were the lucky ones. Within a week, temperature across the entire system dropped to below freezing, and with no sun to sustain it, plant life began to die shortly thereafter. You see the sun at the center of the system shrink and grow dark. Digital displays near each of the system's 10 planets showing the decrease in temperature and light levels. Hundreds of millions eventually starved to death or were killed in skirmishes over food. Another numerical display pops up showing the rising death count. The mass. Oh, I got a happy thing.
What?
The GM sources followed in the middle of like the very ominous thing. It's like, I'm trying to read it, and then it's like, and then it's harp music. Ding! It's like, oh, that's happy.
Everyone's dead. Yay!
Okay.
Very interesting moment.
The mass of the black dwarf wasn't enough to keep the planets in orbit, and eventually they started to drift outward, spinning erratically into the inky depths. In the hologram, you see the orbits of the system's frozen planets start wobbling, and then you see the farthest off world disappear off the map. It was a terrible way to go for any people. The light in the chamber then returns to normal as Ostith reappears on the dais. So you can see the stellar degenerator must be destroyed. But unfortunately, to do so, we are going to have to open the gate to get to it.
Open
Hey,
the
look,
gate.
you got a fellow seaman.
What? Sorry about me here. Navy bro will keep me for a while. Well, I mean, you really shouldn't put that much faith into me. So with that, Ostis says, I wish you the best in this, but please remember, you're going to have to bring back the control panel yourselves so that we can access the gate. Because even if we were to destroy all the planets surrounding this, the weapon would still be safe in its pocket dimension. And throughout all of the technology that I've seen advance and expand in my time as an AI, it's eventually someone will come up with a way to still bridge that gap without the door here.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should totally go to this thing. And
God
Let's
damn
go to
it.
that
the
thing.
control panel.
Definitely
Damn it,
destroy
Hurricane.
that
You sold
thing.
me. I'm on board.
Fucking hell.
Definitely not gonna destroy it.
All right. So are we heading back to this? So with that, he wishes, or I guess she or it wishes you well. Now I don't even know. It's an AI. It's inanimate. I'm trying to be more politically correct in my genderification of things.
They
They.
wish as well.
They say they wish you well, and you see the image on the dais just disappear and shut off.
Goodbye.
All right, let's go get us a super weapon.
Yeah. I mean, destroy it.
Broom? Wait, what was that? All right, so you guys headed back to the ship. Are you taking Zix with you?
Yes and yes, and is the gate far away enough that we could sleep?
I mean, it's gonna take you at least 8 hours to get from
Good.
where you are to where it is.
The moment I know that fact, I
That's a sleep. That's a good sleep.
So with that, are you guys headed back to the ship then?
Yeah, and we're
Yes.
taking our new friend with us.
Okay, we
We
preload
said we
share.
would.
How do I don't think I can. Whatever. There. I was trying to figure. I can unshare that so that it doesn't lag things up on the load, but it's not useful at this point. Okay. So with that, you guys make your way back to the ship. It's relatively uneventful, seeing how you kind of piece by piece dismantled everything that was here.
Kinda.
As one does.
As you do. Map.
We are professional murder hobos at this point.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you guys are putting in some
Also, yeah,
serious
we already.
work.
Danny already tried to loot the ghosts. That already happened.
He's got a bunch of dust in a bottle.
He
Yep.
does.
Did the cultists have anything?
Yeah, a couple pistols, but that was about it.
Nah.
Nothing,
Yeah.
nothing that you guys would have found helpful or useful in any way, shape, or form. Okay, so you guys firing. So Zix is with you. Are you guys just gonna let her roam about? Do you want to? Are you trying to lock her up?
We'll
Hint,
let
hint,
Danny
wink, wink,
look
nudge,
after her.
nudge.
What?
Hey, Danny,
I didn't know.
your new girlfriend might, try to kill us all.
But we're putting her in the brig.
We're, yeah.
She's going to the brig.
I still say we put her on the ship with Glob and Twine.
I
That won't
just
end
feel
well.
like that's a recipe for absolute
is.
fucking mayhem.
Yeah.
It's alright. It's only a completely different shit though.
Exactly.
So
And then we can have a spin-off show.
Jeez. Spin-off. Can we just get through this one? Maybe? Let's try that. So, you get back to the ship, get everything buckled up, and get into orbit. Takes you 2 hours to get up into orbit, with a little bit of extra time to make sure there was no damage done to the ship while you guys were away. And now that at least Bob and Clank aren't on board, so you don't have to worry about checking all that stuff. But it does take a little bit of time to tie up Zix as she protests the entire way.
too fucking bad.
It takes you. Oh, okay, sure. You start making your way toward Gate 2's controller moon, and realize that you are moving at what is a breakneck pace, which is highly unusual. There shouldn't
Highly
be.
unusual.
You guys should not be able to normally travel this fast. However, due to the constructed nature of the system and the gravitational anomalies that result from that strange composition, you realize that the gravity is working to help throw you in that way. Somehow.
Okay. Well, let's pump the brakes so we don't crash.
So there is. What are you guys doing? Are you trying to get there as fast as possible? Are you?
I'm trying to at least have a full night's rest.
Yeah, we wanted to have a rest.
So, okay, hang on. I gotta roll some dice. Okay. All right. You guys all somehow throughout, even though there's an intense amount of speed and hurry on the line, decide solid time to go ahead and take a nap.
Yep.
Yep.
So you get a proper 8 hours of sleep.
I made one of those.
And I will give you your full rest.
Come here.
Puppies.
There
Oh
you
yeah,
go.
did we take the puppy that we saved with us?
Oh, yeah, definitely we took the puppy.
All right, the puppy is on board.
Yes!
I didn't rush into a bunch of fucking murder cultists to
For
not.
nothing.
To not save that puppy. Yeah, I get
No
it.
It was all for the
puppies.
puppy.
Did it all for the puppy.
Oh my god.
All right, so
Too.
you guys end up making it there in roughly 3 hours, 3 to 4 hours to get there, and then you just set the ship to auto get there. So upon arrival, it holds at a proper, at a safe distance away, basically waiting for somebody to wake up to fly it the rest of the way in. Upon waking up and getting to the controls of the ship, Vector, you realize, because even you have to rest, right? So
Presumably.
yeah,
I don't sleep, but
right. But you go into standby mode or something,
yeah.
and
He defrags.
when you when you get up to the controls, you find out that oh crap, it only took us 3 hours to get here. We've been hanging out for a hot minute, and that's when you kind of run through the analysis of because of fucking crazy gate magic, and you're basically just waiting for the rest of the crew to gather at this point. Does anybody need to do anything else?
We should probably, once we wake up, make sure what's her nuts is still secured in the brig.
Yeah, that.
Solidly tied up.
All right. That's all I got.
Okay.
Reload the guns and let's go.
All right, you guys start navigating your way into down toward the kind of where this clearing is on the planet. Since it is an underground facility, there is literally nothing, unlike on Gate 1. There's nothing on the surface. There's no atmosphere. There's nothing that would sustain life. It's pretty much just barren. You can make... there's nothing... Yeah, there's no buildings. There is a large metal hatch that is built into the side of the planet that is big enough for a medium or smaller starship to fly through. And
That's us.
And you guys are on a medium or smaller. Vector, are you just gonna go straight in?
Yeah, I guess like should I do
Feeling the sense of urgency?
a perception to see if there's a trap that I'm.
Now we check.
No, there. So as you approach, there's a couple big flashing red lights off to the sides of the gate. But all that really happens is you see the gate you see it just, there's some pneumatics there, and then as it opens up, and before you is like a just basically tunnel deep into the planet. The tunnel is illuminated by strips of light. It'll take you about, as you fly through, it takes you about an hour to get to where the one path kind of branches off into three. You know from the map that Osteth gave you that these three sections are entrances to hangar bays that are inside of this facility. There is...
Is there an actual map with what he gave us?
Yeah,
Like,
I'm getting there.
okay.
There are green lights above the doors to your left and right, and there are red lights in front of the doors that are directly in front of you.
There are 4 lights.
I'm gonna guess we should probably go down the green lights.
I mean,
One of
that's
them?
what they want us to think.
I mean, that would either indicate there's an open parking spot.
So which side are you going, left or right? Or I mean, you can try middle. Don't get me wrong.
I vote left.
Yeah,
Left.
I'll do what the captain says.
All right, left side of the map. I'm the captain now. Still good. All right, you veer off to the left-hand side upon approaching the doors, the large hangar doors that the green lights sit outside of, crack open and allow you entrance into a large hangar. There's some dust that kind of kicks up as the ship comes in. The walls are made of a smooth, unknown metal, but there doesn't seem to be any kind of machining done to them. They're not welded, they're not riveted, there are no seams. You're not quite sure how it all goes together. And then there's the doors that you came in, and there's a set of convex doors on the other side. Other than that, it's pretty much barren.
Is there atmosphere?
Make perception or computer checks, one of the two.
Or computer?
Well, my
Yeah.
computer's better, I think. So let's go with that.
32 on the computers. That'll be plenty. Hardicane. Hardicane, you notice that upon entering the hangar, the doors close behind you, and you can see what looked like some kind of vent system toward the front of the hangar. It has kicked on because you can see kind of the louvers open up, and there's some kind of mist steam there
Nice.
in the very beginning. And anyone looking at the computers will be able to tell that while as there's no atmosphere currently, you do see it increasing, and in about roughly 15 minutes there should be enough breathable air in the hangar bay to be able to just walk outside normally without
I just walk
protections.
outside.
The android goes out and doesn't have to breathe. That's what he does. Are you?
Come on, guys. I look around while I.
So the android opens the door to the back of the ship while oxygen levels in the hangar bay are roughly 5%. Everybody make a fortitude save for me.
I assume we have an airlock on a ship.
Oh, okay. You're going through the.
Yeah.
There's probably an
I
airlock on the
break the
ship.
front window and jump out.
Shut up.
Yo!
We're here. All right. So the 50 minutes passes. You guys are able to exit the ship and go about it.
One-handed solitaire.
At that point, hang on. I got to do a little bit of something here.
Little something, something.
I want to just. It doesn't matter. You know that that's there, so I guess it doesn't really matter. There. You guys are smart enough to realize that the fact that, the one with the red lights probably are, showing because there's a ship parked there. Seeing as how there's now red lights in the hangar bay that you guys were at. As you guys were parking and as the doors were closing, you could see them switch from green to red. So you're smart enough to figure out that hangar bay 2 has a plane in it, or a spacecraft.
Let's go murder everyone in the other.
I was
hangar bay.
right.
All right. The blue things that are at the edge of the hangar bay there are hover lifts. Well, I guess I'll put you guys on the map, huh? That would be useful.
I guess.
There you go.
Yay.
Congratulations, you're on the map.
Woohoo.
Yeah.
So, are you guys just going to go jump in the elevator?
I mean, we
Do
don't.
we want to check out
notice
what the other ship is?
Well, there is no other exit. Like,
I see.
you basically have to get into the elevator.
Then I guess we do that.
All right, so as you... I don't know. You tell me. Go pack it up and go home, guys. It was a good run. We got this far. When you guys approach the hover lifts, it's just one in this room. A door automatically opens up, and there is a 30-foot diameter elevator car. There are very simple controls inside. There are 2 blue lighted buttons aligned vertically. The one of the lower one is, yeah.
One of them goes down.
The lower one is lit and the top one is not, so you can kind of figure out where you're going and where you need to be.
Right.
We push the appropriate button.
Got it. Push the appropriate button. The doors close behind you, and you start a descent downward. After traveling for a good bit of time, you
Spend the elevator ride trying to convince my teammates to jump at the same time.
Okay.
Cables break and we fall more deaths.
You go down probably what you would estimate to about 200 feet.
A lot of feet.
It's a lot of feet.
At the bottom
Film me now.
of the door, or at the bottom of the entryway, the doors open, and you see what is smooth gray walls and bright lighting. Basically, are the only things that are in this entryway that has 30-foot ceilings. The chamber opens into a larger area opposite another set of, or a larger area opposite side of the convex doors. So it's the big stairs. And then that work? Hang on, give me 1 second here. Oh, cool. Yeah, that was about perfect. I like you guys are normals. All right.
Okay.
Well, it had to. It didn't know which hangar bay you guys were gonna park at. So it just randomly. I mean, they had to figure out like, oh, where should we put these creatures? And they put them on the right side for you guys. So you guys went along with how they thought you would go. Congratulations. You do see
Told you.
a couple of cultists and one of your favorite ghosty type buddies in the room that seem to be awaiting your arrival, almost like hover lifts make noise. And with that, we're going to roll initiative.
Yeah.
Before we do that, I'm going to have to call it.
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah, I just threw up, so. Yay, sick.
Yeah.
Oh.
okay. Well,
I'm still counting that as my initiative roll.
Yeah, you better
Yeah.
track that.
Keep
yeah,
going.
no, it'll hold the. I mean, the combat tracker holds. So roll your initiatives, and those will be there. So all right. Well, unfortunate,
Oh no.
but
Feel
you know,
better.
self-care is best care.
Yeah.
So
The
fun.
door's open, and Danny DeCiso just
hurls out.
Well,
That should be a sneak
Sucked
attack.
into.
They definitely should be shocked.
That counts as a sneak attack. They can blind one of them.
Exactly.
Danny, the poor
Bring the
small
feet.
Yoseki isn't used to 200-foot drops and hover
Yeah,
lifts,
yeah.
and gets a little motion sick.
It's claustrophobic.
So yeah, well, next week we're gonna have off because, again, Danny
And
is gonna be on vacation.
Day.
I got
Oh,
me
that's
an
not
hour.
gonna stop
Fuck
me.
you.
So,
I'm sure we'll start something.
so we'll be off of Starfinder, but we will probably stream something.
Something.
At this rate, it's probably going to be Sea of Thieves, unless I
We'll
just
be
fish
stuck with our mothers.
so much.
Think of us.
Oh yeah, you guys, because it's still early on that side of the world.
I still want to do a VR stream, so maybe we'll.
Yeah, that'll be enough time that I can move that and get things ready for a VR stream.
I mean, we'll put something in Discord, see what channels.
Completely doable. Speaking of Discord, there is a Discord server. Feel free to pop in there and say hi. If only there was someone that could type in the buttons to. God damn, he's good. I try. I mean, these are softball pitches, man. I'm just floating those out there for you. Feel free to join our Discord if we have to cancel a game and we don't talk about it on stream. We'll post it there. Also, if there are any random streams that happen of Sea of Thieves or Division or what was I playing the other day? Borderlands, yeah, Borderlands 2, which I've never been through all the way.
Me neither, so we're
and
doing it.
It is EQ, so we're doing that. I also was playing some, what was it, 911 Dispatcher the other day, which is really just
Oh, it's on
Ron
sale right
Swanson. It's really just Ron Swanson answers the phone. Because you can't convince me that voice, the guy that does that is not that is his voice. That is Ron Swanson answering emergency calls. So there's that. And if there's something, if people see something they want to see streamed and watch me fail miserably trying to play, I will gladly try that. I am not great at first-person shooters. That's why I main Diva in Overwatch, and in Division I use an LMG because I'm of the mindset that if I throw enough lead across the screen, something's bound to hit. So there is...
And behind you, and I'm over here.
Yeah. And then the people with skill are somewhere else, as I'm the distraction. So yeah, there's... we also have a 5e D&D stream that'll start back up probably in the next couple weeks. The DM for that game is Z, who's another Navy buddy of mine, but he is remodeling his basement. So there's that. Unfortunately, it's 11 here where I am, so I don't think it's probably a good idea to start playing something else because I'm only probably going to be playing it for an hour or so. So by the time I get into something, it would be time to stop that something. So yeah, but thanks everyone for coming out. Thanks for the bits, Pez, the new follow, GM Source. Man, we got a lot of people that are GM types that just keep coming by this, and it's. I mean, I don't have performance anxiety at all. I will point out at the end here that this is our first time ever playing Starfinder. It's my first time trying to DM something longer than one session. So We spend a lot of time looking up things and making sure that we try to get it right.
I feel like at this point we should be like intermediate Starfinder.
Yeah.
Probably.
I've taken a lot of notes.
Like
Yeah.
a good 20.
Yeah. There's been some
I'm ready
good
to
note
write a
taking.
supplementary book.
The problem again is the fact that there's not a high level adventure path out, and there probably won't be before we get done. So I like the idea of jumping over to Shadowrun after this for a little bit.
We have some
and
one-shots ready.
either we can roll brand new level 1 characters for you guys on a different AP, or maybe, very small, maybe, I try and start expanding this world manually. Yeah, that makes me super nervous. Just because it's a lot of like storylines and stuff. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Hopefully, between the ending of this campaign and the Shadowrun stuff, that'll give me enough time to figure out kind of what I want to do. Or we just roll completely new system, and we do that. Like I have, there's a ton of stuff out there aside from running some of the horror stuff. I'd probably be okay to run anything, and I just don't want to run horror because it's not my thing. So I think I'd be a bad DM for it, right? Like it would be hard for me to tell stories of something that just completely isn't my cup of tea. So, with that, go get your fucking tea, Canadians.
And we already have it. It's right here. I'm sipping it.
Tea and wine?
I got one in each hand.
Double fisted.
Oh, my wine! I forgot.
So with that, everyone say goodbye to the internet.
Bye, internet.
Thanks everybody for coming out. We'll be back next week with something.
Bye.